Hey everybody, and welcome back to Ray Steady Play! We're here playing Everrain. That's fun. Isn't it fun?
Quick switch to me, so now I'm here too.
Oh yeah, now let me bring in Chris. Hey Chris, how's it going?
Hi!
Oh
Hi.
my god.
I've come from my corner on the other side of the room to sit next to you. Every so often he lets me come and sit next
Let's
to
let
you.
Chris out of his cage where he sits and learns board games to teach me. And I see I've just been keeping an eye on chat. Yes, Everrain was super late, and it is now being delivered to backers. I'm a backer of this game. I bought it on Kickstarter, which is not really how you do. You back things.
You backed it on
I backed it on Kickstarter.
And then he managed his pledge on Pledge.
And now I've finally received it. So that's cool. I'm excited. I'll show you guys the table right away. Let's make sure this works. Oh, we're on the wrong sides. That's annoying. Other than that, this works. I'll just swap us over. There we go.
Real behind the scenes stuff here.
There we go. So, yeah, here's my ship. Here's Chris's ship. And here's the game, basically all set up and ready to go.
I'm the ivory sword.
That's true. Do we have a zoom on this? Boom. Yes, there's your ship there.
You clearly set up those zooms before I repositioned these, and luckily it's worked out.
Yeah, so we did a bit of technical effort behind the scenes for you guys.
Has yours worked out?
Well, I don't have a zoom. Oh, what, do I have
Do you
a
have
zoom?
a zoom on your side? You do, but it doesn't work.
No. There we go. I can just... There we go. There's my ship. The aptly named Ready Steady Sail, as named for, oh, god damn it. The Patreon backers, who named that ship a long time ago as part of a competition.
And it shall now be the name of all your ships going forward, and all nautical games.
It's a lovely
Says
ship.
I.
Let a bit of damage on the hull, though. Yeah, do we have, is Chris's ship okay? I'm gonna just fix all of these.
Is my ship okay?
Yeah, is your ship okay, or is it damaged?
It's fine. Why would it be damaged?
Because, Chris, you don't look after your things.
Did the ship start damaged?
No, you're alright.
Oh, okay, good.
We're just being trolled already. Let me know if the audio sounds good to everyone at home.
Oh,
or...
Layla said there's damage in the I see. Sorry, gotcha. With you, I'm with you.
So, if you guys don't know, Chris and I basically stayed up really late last night figuring out how this game works so that we can show it to you here today, because the rules are a little janky and the rulebook's not great. But we did play it a long time ago at Essen, and we've pretty much sussed it out, I think. Some might say trolling, and some might say affectionate ribbing. Flat Earth Merch says it should have been Bodie McBoatface. Well, listen... I think
one day something will be named Boat.
I think that was a runner-up. I feel like there was a version of that which has been abandoned since.
But remember that name won. That name won. I can't remember which ship it was. It was a new.
It was like an Arctic exploring ship. Yeah.
It won. It was meant to be named that, and then they just vetoed it because it was a silly name. But you know what?
Yeah, they ended up calling it the David Attenborough.
Yeah, it was really disappointing that it wasn't Boating with Boatface.
I think they should have kept it.
Oh, absolutely, they should have kept it.
So what's the name of your ship, Chris?
The Ivory Sword, which is very disappointing compared to the Ready Steady Sail.
I like the Ready Steady Sail. I'm pretty sure that was Eddie's determination.
Oh, I should have thought of it.
So now I'm gonna give you guys a little poll there. Who's gonna be the first player? Is it Chris or me?
Oh no! Did I bring the first player marker over from the other table where we were learning last night?
Oh no! Well, we'll get a stand-in first player marker if we haven't got it.
I thought I brought it over.
There's an amount of redundancy as some stuff has been replaced with premium components. So, let me talk a little bit about this while we wait for those poll results to come in. Hey Eddie, glad you could join us for this as well. So, this is a fully cooperative game. We are going to play a short length game. The game is determined by a number of rounds, which is tracked on the board up here. So, you can play 8 rounds, which is 2 acts, or 12 rounds, which is hiding behind Chris's face, and that is 3 acts, or you can play a 16-act long, or 4-act, 16-round long game. And this is set...
It's not 16 rounds, necessarily.
No, sorry, so this is actually discovery points. And it could take any number of rounds to sort of advance your discovery markers, which are these guys here. And what we've got here is an enemy marker and an ally marker, or a player marker. And we're going to win the game by getting this to the final round of the space here. And the enemies are going to win if they get there before us. Additionally, when the enemy marker collides with this marker, a giant god is going to rise up out of the ocean, evil cosmic entity, and cause problems for us. Because this is a sort of a game of cosmic horror. It's set in an alternate reality where there is a never-ending downpour thanks to cosmic influence, and it's drenched the ocean in water, and there are all kinds of crazy, weird creatures coming out of the ocean and causing us problems.
It's raining forever. Rain.
He says, during the initial play, did you notice any major changes since the last time you played? I think a lot of the structure was actually already in place, Eddie.
Yeah, I think we played a couple of times at Essen, actually, didn't we? But
yeah, we played a couple of rounds, though, but not
a couple rounds, a couple of times. But yeah, it wasn't very... I think it was mostly the same. I didn't notice any major differences. Yeah, it was mostly the same.
Did you guys find that because the rules are a bit jank, you had to just... yeah, so what we're going to do here is we're going to play almost entirely as per the rules as written, because it's a show, and I think that's sort of important, rather than me just trying to fix stuff without having actually finished a game. Chris and I played an act last night, and we figured the game out, and so now we're going to play our first sort of full game, and we have thrown like all the expansion content in as well, because it seems to just kind of broaden the game. So it adds like more crew, more enemies, more events. It doesn't really seem to add any like major new significant mechanisms or anything like that.
It's just more of everything.
Exactly. So it just kind of broadened the game, so that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I've already seen a lot of people, like, particularly people in the Facebook group who I presume have either been following this very closely or even played a prototype or something like that, already sort of talking about house rules and how they'd fix things. I guess some people have already got their copies as well and have been playing it. I'm not at the stage yet where I want to try fixing stuff, but it is immediately apparent to me that there is some jank in here that probably wants to be house ruled to sort of optimize fun. But yeah, Eddie, I think I said to Chris I was excited to play this, and I like how when we face each other we now look out of the frame because I've had to swap us over. Can I mirror these? Is there like... Now I'm gonna have to go through and do that on everything. What I need to do, actually, I'll just really quickly. This will fix it, I promise. Or it won't, and then this will all.
While Mike's doing that, I'll just quickly say, Eddie, yes, I when we set it up last night, I got excited to look at it, and I enjoyed what we played last night. Definitely there is some jank, but it's so far, having played about half a game last night, so far it's very fun.
Well, that broke everything, didn't it?
It's double me now.
I don't know why it did that. So
why don't you just not try and mirror it?
Yeah, why don't I just not fix this problem?
It's fine. When we look at each other, we'll look away. It's not a problem.
Why
we look at each other by looking at the monitor?
Video game streamers don't have this problem.
No, I told you we should just stream the video game.
Should just be video game streamers. Why do we do this? Okay, so for those of you who are excited about Everrain, let's crack on with it, because otherwise we'll run out of time. We're probably not going to get through the whole game today, by the way. We're probably going to be... our aim is to try and get through the first act, which should be a couple hours of gameplay. So Chris, you've got cabins and a dinghy on board your ship.
I do.
And that's your starting stuff. So these are our ship boards. They're the layout of our ship. We're going to start with some rooms below deck, which is the section here where Chris has put his rooms. And there's guns down here as well to shoot. And then there's an area for the crew who are going to be on board the ship over here as well. And here's the above deck part where you're going to have to go to actually sail the ship.
I also need a gun for my sheep.
This is true. So Chris starts with one really shitty, terrible starting baby gun. So
is that not what these are?
Oh no, yeah, that's literally what those are. I grabbed the wrong thing. I've also noticed that there we go, there it is. All right,
so should I draw one of these at random?
Yep, and you can show it to the camera down below.
What do I get?
What did Chris get?
Facing the right way. I got
the Buster
Rusted Saker.
Rusted Saker. So this is a pretty terrible.
It's a basic port or starboard cannon.
Yeah, it uses one die. So
this here is effectively the ship, front to back or back to front, doesn't matter, depending on the port side. So I can shoot the two immediately adjacent spaces, either to my port or my starboard, depending where I put this. Mm-hmm. So because I'm right-handed, I'm just going to stick it on the starboard.
I like to stick it on the starboard because it's got a better name. Alright, I was moving this when I was talking over the rules. I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to put my cabins in the middle here. And I'm going to put my dinghy down there like that. And then I'm going to grab a random weapon. Chris, looks like you've won who should be first player. I'm going to close the poll.
Yes.
They all think that you should go first because I'll just blow it.
How much money do we start again? I've forgotten.
40.
40. It should be worth noting, chat, you made a sensible choice. In the practice game last night, I basically got all the clues, and Mike just ran around trying to sell stuff to pay his crew.
So I have a neglected chase gun here, which fires forward. It gets 1 attack die, which is garbage. Yes, so incidentally, we aren't house ruling anything, but what we are going to do is we are going to play with the advanced rules for both boarding and exploration because they're fun.
Yes. Yeah, they were fun.
They're janky. Well, no, actually, the exploration
is absolutely fine.
Exploration is absolutely fine. The rules for boarding are janky as hell.
And it simply makes it better. Always play with the advanced.
Yeah. Well, unless you're playing with like 4 people, right? Because it will add a lot of time.
Yeah. I don't. Whatever. Anyway. Yeah. So should I get cracking then?
Yeah. Well, you need crew.
Oh yeah. So we draw. We draw deckhand.
I'm gonna draw some.
They have to be deckhand.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just gonna grab some out of here until I get deckhand.
Until we get 2 deckhands.
There's a deckhand.
Thank you. So I have a pointy man deckhand.
And here's a navigator, so you can't have him. Here's a mercenary. You can't have her. So there are actually these are called shellbacks. They're like more experienced crew.
So this is my deckhand that I received.
Yeah.
He is a man with. He's got 2 attack dice. He's 3 exploration on islands and 3 exploration in ports. He's a salary of 5 and 4 trauma and strain.
Here's Chris's other deckhand, who I've just pulled out the bag for him, and he's got 1 extra hit point, so to speak. The holes along the top, trauma and strain. He's got 5 exploration, 4 port power, and 1 combat die.
Only 1 combat die.
He's a bucket guy.
Here are the 2 miniatures to represent those 2 individuals. One is saying to the other guy, "Put out the fire, you idiot!" What are you doing?
Put out the ship's on fire.
Don't
Worst.
throw more fire at it.
How did this happen?
Cool.
We're at sea in the Everrain. How did we set anything on fire? What a catastrophe.
I assume he's meant to be paling it off the deck, but I choose to believe he's putting out a fire.
Those minis, yeah, Eddie, the Grim Wash, which is their name for... they literally actually outsourced it to Awaken... Well, Awaken Realms gave them the process, right? But the wash looks good.
It looks really good. And so I actually said to Mike last night, and for this game, I actually think it's worth it. I never say that because I think for some reason the nautical theme, I really find the aesthetic of these, these just lightly shaded, muddy colors actually really suitable.
You're more of a painter though than me, aren't you? So...
I am more of a painter. That's probably why I don't like it in general. But I think for this, I actually 100% would have gotten the wash if I 100%. It just
Where's
looks,
my ship, Chris? You were in charge of this. I have no ship.
It just looks right. I brought the ship over, didn't
I? I think you've abandoned my poor ship.
Oh, it's here.
It's in the box.
It's okay. It's here. So I've drawn 2 random traits for the first lad. So each
the ships are different, by the way. Just real quick to show you guys.
Sure.
The ship models are different. So I
They're
put the
both
color
the-
bases on.
Yeah,
It's the sails and the figurehead are
Oh yeah, the
different.
sails are different. You're right. Oh, I know, and I've got like a cannon animation here.
Yeah, like you've got a cannon that's firing, mine are not firing. Because in our practice game, I fixed a ram to the front of my ship and just ram. I wanted to ram things, and I never actually got to ram anything. So I was very disappointed.
My pointy man deckhand is randomly being determined
about the damaged hull.
as randomly determined as resourceful. Blank results can be treated as a that symbol? I can't remember what it's called. Lore symbol, or it's called?
As omen symbol.
Omen, yeah.
Omen symbol is context dependent.
Yeah. So that's a good ability. He can't roll blanks effectively in combat. And he's also hesitant, which is negative. Must choose at least 1 evasion die when in a fray. Well, he has 2 attack die, so that's not too bad. At least it'd be really bad if I'd gotten that for the guy who only has 1 attack die.
Yeah. So Chris will show you here now how he basically fixes these into his crew members to give them a positive and negative trait. And we'll be careful to announce these because they're basically invisible on camera.
So you can see there he's resourceful and he's headstone. I can't kill him. It's a little bit hard to do. There we go.
God, and I don't know if you guys can see the 1 fly buzzing around on the table camera here. It's so annoying. I've been trying to get rid of it. I got my cat in here. My cat has 1 job, which is to keep flies dead. And she's terrible at it.
And my other deckhand is astute, which means he gets minus 1 clue needed to advance player discovery at the university. Well, he'll be doing that a lot. That's really good.
Minus 1 clue. Yeah, that's amazing.
Let's keep him alive. And then he's also unfortunately beloved. When this crew dies, all crew suffer a strain and discard any positive traits. So definitely keep him alive. At least his negative trait is only bad if he dies. It doesn't like accelerate his death.
Yes. Right, just don't let him die. It'll be fine.
Well, he also helps us win. So
exactly. All right, I'm gonna go in here and find some deckhands. Here's one. Oh dear, I have no space for my crew at all. Logistics, we didn't consider this.
Just move further over to the left. Yours is on camera anyway. Your ship.
What do you mean my ship's on camera?
On the zoom in. Oh, you have. Oh, you fixed it. Okay.
I have one for each of
whatever,
us.
You have to fix it again.
But I mean, where's he gonna live, Chris?
What?
He's got nowhere to live.
You want to see your traits?
So anyway, this guy's good at port. He's good at port stuff.
He's also a waterman.
He's gonna have to live on the other side.
He's another waterman.
Yeah, he's a bucket guy. Bucket fellow.
And these are your traits.
Ooh, what have I got?
Have a read of those.
Spirited. 1 trauma recovered when moved below deck. Oh, that's really good. Duplicitous. Discard 5 coins when visiting a port. That's terrible.
That's awful.
He's robbing me.
Oh, that's awful. At least he's spending. He's a spendthrift. That's actually dreadful. Like, truly dreadful.
We're off to a good start.
Especially when you were struggling with money so much last round. Last game, rather.
Story of my life, bro.
So, who's your next deckhand?
Let's find my next deckhand. Please give me one that's a different miniature. Nope, it's the same Bucket Man. He's got inverted stats.
Do you want to just veto that so you can have different miniature?
No, I want a ship full of bucket people.
Okay. We also going to need to note which Bucket Man is which. There you go.
Yep, so the system here is that we've got 2 little number 1s here, and I'm just going to put a 1 down there.
I think you're in trouble. I think your ship's in trouble.
We'll just let it sink and then I'll re-roll it. Alright, you may suffer trauma to change the fate die result. 1 trauma, -1 to result.
Selfless is called. That can be used. Oh, we never said that the bottom denotes where you can use it.
Yeah, so that can be used during expeditions.
Yeah.
And then I've also got quarrelsome. This must be the only crew occupying their node, zone, or improvement.
You had that last night. It's rotten.
Yeah.
There you go.
So basically, he can't really do much of anything. What I'm going to have to do is go into port and hire someone actually competent.
Yeah, I think so. But the thing is, if you go to port, you lose 5 money.
Well, first we have to find a port. Yeah, exactly. That's terrible.
Are we ready for me to draw then?
Yeah, I think we're ready for you to draw the first tile and see what happens.
So I grab this tile and I flip it over. Everyone ready? Our first area we're going to is... It's got
a port.
It's Tidesmouth.
Tidesmouth, good job. Well done.
It's got a rough sea in the top left there, and the rest of them all calm sea spaces. 2 days, and that goes here. Oops, like this. So the question is, do I want to go straight to port and hire more stuff? I think I might do, actually, since it's there. So I can spawn any of these spaces, correct?
On this, yeah, you pick any calm sea space, actually.
Oh, so you can't, so yes, I can't.
You can't just spawn in port.
That's upsetting. So I think I'll spawn here. And then, right, so. Okay. Now I need to start issuing orders to do stuff. So I think I might just go, seeing as how there's a port straight away, I might just go straight there and try to acquire more stuff.
Mm-hmm. So here's a quick overview, guys. Basically, the way the game works is this. The first player goes first, then the second player goes second, and then we do an enemy round where the enemies do a bunch of stuff, and then we change who the first player is and just go around again.
We have to spend these orders to do things.
Yep, we have these order tokens which we're going to spend to do things.
Oh, they're only shiny on one side, or like smooth. That's weird. Oh. Alright.
Do you want to point the camera at the mini, the hand camera?
At this?
Yeah. See if you can get a...
That makes sense. I think a showbiz professional would have done that automatically. Where's the preview for this? There it is, I see it. This is going to be hard. Mike, you've given me an extra job that's been really hard to do.
Chris has not done this job before, so he's...
Well, this is a new tripod. I don't understand this tripod.
This try is the same one I've always had.
This is not the same one you've always had.
No, it's because you don't live stream.
You used to have a clip. I do live stream, but I live stream remotely.
Yeah. You've not had to deal with this tripod, which is the live stream tripod.
Is that close enough for your liking? Did you want it closer than that? I mean, closer than that would be better, but I don't know how I can get it closer than that without moving it onto the bloody camera, onto the table.
That's what I often do. We often have this guy sitting around looking at stuff.
Fine then.
Get a nice...
If I know I was allowed to do that, it would be a lot easier.
Yeah. Let's see. Now we can go into... Oh, why is it like that? Anyway, there we go. Woo! There's Chris's ship, ready to set sail.
So, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm simply going to use a navigation order to navigate. To set sail.
Oh, hang on. The camera was off.
Oh, navigation token.
There we go. So these are your order tokens. You basically spend these to take actions with your ship. They work... Each one works slightly differently. The blue ones let you move around. The red ones let you fire your guns. And the brown ones let you move your crew around the ship.
Yeah.
And based on where they are on your ship, you'll get different bonuses to the act. Well, actually, you have to man the guns in order to shoot them.
Yeah.
But if you're in the navigation spot, you will get to move further when you take the move action.
Yeah. So because I'm not occupying any of these, I'm only going to get the one basic navigation point for spending the token. But that's all I need because I just wanted to move one into Tidesmith.
Yeah. So he's just going to sail straight forward. So facing is also really important in this game. You'll move in the direction that you're facing, and you have to spend movement points to chase your facing. But here at the start of the game, Chris can just start right in here and just sail straight forward because it's right at the beginning of the game. And now he's in a land space, which is this port here called Tidesmith. And he can do a port phase.
So the first thing you need to do is draw a denizen card.
Yep, so here's the port board here, where Chris's crew is going to interact with the port. We've got a shipwright that lets you upgrade your ship and change your cabins and whatnots, fix it as well. Marketplace lets you buy and sell treasure. The apothecary here helps you heal injuries. The inn lets your crew rest and recover from stress. Mm-hmm. And then the university down here is how we actually advance our victory marker and win the game.
Yeah.
But these are the port event cards, and now I shall read one to Chris. This is going to change what his potential options are. A distressed and melancholic-looking patron eyes you as you enter the inn. Your gazes meet, and seeing as this is an invitation, you approach, sit, and promptly launch into...
They launch.
They approach, sit, and promptly launch into their tale. Oh, we did not know what we dabbled in, my companion and I. She is still trapped there. That place is cursed, and she is the conduit, a beacon in the dark to all manner of horrors. Please, if you have the courage to go to the caves and do what I could not.
What kind of card is it? Is it a choice?
It's a port test.
Apologies.
It's not a choice, so I just reveal this now.
Okay.
I will also pop it down here as well. So here we go. So this is now a test. Come on.
No, it's not because it's not focusing. Yeah, it's
there it is. So it's a test port. So Chris, you see the little circle under fail there? That's actually a spot. Yeah. Chris has to send someone to go and stand there, and then they're going to take a port test, and if they pass, he agrees to investigate the cave and unlocks a story option, 96. And if he fails, then we read the fail option.
I may or may not do that. I will see.
Yeah.
The first thing I'm going to do though is I'm probably not going to do that. I might do. I'm gonna send this fellow, the bucket man. He only has 4 port ability to the inn. He's going to try and hire a new crew member.
How many do I draw? 3?
3, please.
I shall try to draw good ones for you.
Yes, please. I got 3 deckhands last night when we tried this.
We've got a surgeon. So the surgeon's got good port abilities. They come with the diligent ability. They're rather expensive, and they have no combat power.
Where are those abilities? The abilities
so there, it's on one of the quick reference cards.
None of these ones. Here it is. Diligent. Maybe it's not here because... it's not here because that's an expansion, dude.
Oh, no.
Oh, it is. No, it is. At the end of your turn, all crew on the same deck as the surgeon recover a trauma.
Eddie says, was initial setup a pain to do?
No, it's okay.
It's okay. The box doesn't help.
No, but it was alright. It's okay. Mike doesn't mind because he got me to do it.
Alright, we got a cook. They have 3 dice, so they're pretty good at fighting. They've got pretty good exploration. And they've got a hearty power.
Hearty, you say?
Mm-hmm.
I've lost it again. Here we go. Hearty. At the end of your turn, all crew on the same deck as the cook recover a strain, not including the cook.
That's great. And finally, we've got an unpunched one here, so clearly we've just filled this full of interesting crew.
Yeah.
So we've got no deckhands at all. Excellent. I hope you didn't want... So we've got an occultist.
Ooh.
He's got the disruptor power. He is...
2 combat dice.
2 combat dice, and 4 exploration talent, and 8 port talent, and 5 hit points.
And Disruptor says, enemy omen results are considered blank when the occultist is on deck and do not convert into anything else.
Wow, that's awesome.
They're all good. Can
They're
I hire
all good.
of them?
Yeah, but they're so expensive. Well, no, you can only have... Actually, you could hire them all and fire a deckhand.
No, yeah, I think...
But it'd be £35 of wages.
I'm tempted to hire 2 and then just not... But I was going to buy a gun improvement. But I'm tempted to hire 2 and not hire gun improvement and then just rely on being a boarding party until I get a better gun.
So it should be noted that boarding is only an option if you're playing with the advanced rules for boarding. Otherwise, you have to sink enemy ships with guns. And so Chris will have to pay the cost here to hire the crew member, and additionally he'll have to pay this at the end of every act as wages. Yep. Plus, also events might come up that call upon us to pay our wages. So if we don't keep some money in reserve, then we could wind up having to let all of our crew go.
Oh, he has 6 health, the surgeon, as well. I'm tempted to take the other 2, though, because Hearty heals trauma, and this makes it less likely.
Hearty heals strain.
Oh, sorry. No, it's trauma, wasn't it?
Diligent heals
trauma. Oh, yeah,
trauma.
sorry. Has strain, and this makes it less likely I'll take trauma.
Oh, no, we don't have the damage tokens.
We do. I definitely brought them over. Oh, I know where they are.
That's alright, I'll go get them. I was just about to demonstrate how it works, and they're not here.
You get them. Who does chat think I should take? I'm going to take 2 of them. I've decided, I've made the executive decision that I'm going to go powerful crew, rubbish guns to start with, and be a boarding ship.
That seems like the way to do it.
So if I'm going to, but I can't afford to. I can afford to buy 3 of them. It's going to make paying for them too hard. So I'm going to just buy 2. Oh, should I buy 3 of them?
You should buy all 3 of them. Go for it. Bankrupt yourself, and then the first event I get is pay crew's wages.
I'm doing it.
Oh god. Okay. I'm going to show you guys real quickly now how this works. So there is strain and there is trauma. Strain is purple diamonds like this. Trauma is just red versions of the same thing. And what you do is you fill up your hit point bar there from left to right with strain, from right to left with strain, and left to right with trauma. And if the bar ever gets completely full of crystals, that person dies. Strain is taken just from sort of operating the ship.
It's terrible. Take it rather than you falling over.
No, I'm the demonstrator. Yeah, that would have been smart.
Here's the decision, though. Thanks, Eddie. I will go crazy. I assume I should keep this guy who requires 1 fewer clues at university.
Evangelist said, "Take the occultist. He's way ahead of you. He's got it. He's got that occultist in the bag."
Should I take the? Who should I get rid of? Blank results can be treated as. No, that's fine. Yeah, let's get rid of this guy. Even though he's slightly better at fighting, let's get rid of him. Let's keep this guy. This guy will just be there to set sail and take clues to the bank.
So Chris has dismissed a deckhand. Oh, I think you've got the decks for those.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, and you've got to now give them all negative traits, right?
Yes, I know.
I really hope the occultist gets like some like really funny negative trait, like I don't know, like
Oh, actually, like, if I got rid of him, does that mean I can do another thing? Would he go away? I'm not doing that, so it's fine.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess the miniature that Chris just dismissed would leave immediately. I actually don't know. But it does say when you dismiss someone, put them back in the box. So, yeah, I guess so.
Okay, so top to bottom is how we're going to do this.
I guess the idea is you probably don't want to hire 3 more crew right away.
Well, I did. So
you want to go back and hire more crew?
Oh no, not now. Sorry.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
But, no, about top to bottom.
For the traits.
Yeah, for the traits. So occultist, then cook, then surgeon.
Okay, so the occultist has the clumsy trait, -1 die when firing artillery.
That's fine because we're not an artillery ship.
I like the idea of a clumsy occultist. That's really funny.
So then the cook next has drawn incompetent.
Omen rolled are considered blank results.
That's not terrible. I mean, it's not great, but It's not great actually. He's a combat dude.
When you got 3 dice, yeah. And finally, the surgeon. When visiting port, must first gamble or drink. After this, they may go to a second location.
I had that in the playtest at S, and I hated it. However, on this one occasion, I was planning to go gambling next to see if I could get money to pay my wages.
Now, I don't know if this counts as visiting a port, so...
Well, it does. Oh, you mean because I didn't have them at the start?
Yeah, so I don't know whether you immediately have to go and do that. You'll also have to find those miniatures.
Yeah. When visiting a port. Yeah, it doesn't say when you initiate visiting a port, it's when visiting.
Okay, so I guess...
So my interpretation would be that but
sure.
I agree it's not guaranteed. Are these expansion miniatures?
I have no idea. I've not seen... We've only seen one fancy crew member before. When we played the core set, there was only... When we played the core set, we only
That must be the surgeon. Yes, that's the surgeon.
So surgeon's core set.
This looks like the cook? No. Not sure. Is that the cook?
I think so. That looks like...
I think they might be expansion. You hold that, please.
Alright. Let me look at the toys. Do you guys want to see the toys? Chris has put some of these back in the tray that we were using, or in odd places because we were using them last night.
I just dumped them on top.
Yeah, exactly. There you go, guys. Look at there's the thing. Can't really see it too well, but you're not supposed to look at that yet. That'll probably not show up till the next stream. Unless we do really badly. Can't really see much of anything. This guy's cool.
Oh, this is hard.
She could be she looks like an alchemist.
He's a cultist,
or some
right?
kind
So that's the
of
cultist.
grenadier. I like this one. Why was this so good just moments ago?
That must be the cook, wasn't it? Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I found them.
Chris, why was this so good moments ago? And now look. What happened?
It's when I have to hold it.
Alright. I'll let you do it
I'll
then.
fix it in a minute. So, I got the female cook based on the artwork, which means that she is going to cook me some lovely octopus. Thank you very much. It's the only 2 miniatures in this box are the male and female cook. That's it.
That's really funny.
This is the one issue of this expansion stuff. Being a big box, because...
Yeah, I would have liked a big box for this, but never mind. I mean, you know...
Oh my god, that's the miniature. The cultist must be a unique one because only one of them.
Yeah. Wow. Nope, he doesn't show up either.
That's
all the
because I'm not
miniatures
holding
have gone invisible. But the boats looked good when I did the boats.
Alright, let me try.
Oh no, is this the cook? That's really funny.
Had it. There we go.
Hey, more hand, that's what we need.
That's the occultist. He's looking well. And then we have the cook, who has a lovely bit of octopus there. This is delicious.
It's calamari for dinner.
That's squid.
Well, this is cosmic horror, so...
And the surgeon, who is very tired and fatigued after hacking off someone's limb, it would seem, based on the...
So he needs to go and get his drink on, or his gamble on. He basically just needs to go and chill.
Who's yeah, it's him, isn't it? Right, so he's gonna, so as he is mandatorily has to, he's either gonna drink or he's gonna gamble. So drinking potentially recovers strain, gambling potentially gets me money, so I'm gonna go to gamble.
So now you have to throw the fate die.
Yeah, for the fate die.
Which is a green die, so this is not going to show up probably at all. It's a 1.
Yeah, that's not gonna show.
Yeah, we'll just roll it probably on this board.
Oh dear, I scored 10 money. I'm out of money.
Okay, well, Chris is now completely bankrupt for his surgeon gambling away all the funds. I don't know why I'm taking this here, the banker.
Oh yeah. He can go somewhere else though.
Yep, he can now do another action.
So I guess
is there a work for money action?
I don't think so. But he's gonna go. He'll go to the story.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I roll here.
Yeah. I'll roll on the port board because we're zoomed in on it.
5. That's sufficient for him because he is a surgeon with a 7.
So
Each roll equal or lower then. So
you agree to investigate the cave where the man's wife was mysteriously done. So Chris takes the... No, you keep that.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So Chris is going to take that and attach it to his ship so he knows that story card 96 is his thing. I'm going to take this enormous deck of story cards. I'm going to fish out card 96, and then I'm going to hide it under the card over there, which actually is right next to you. So I'm going to give this to you
Put it here.
to hide. And at some point, this card will come out and we'll get the continuation of this. Now, this is an exploration card, which means that Chris will have to find this when he goes an Explosion Island, which makes sense because it did say go to the cave.
So I guess that costs 5 coins to stay a while and listen. There's nothing else I can do then. Mad money. Mad stuff I can do. But
Everything else would be largely superfluous.
can't complain. It was a good turn for me. I'll take
You've
it.
got a full crew.
Yeah.
No, you still have at least 2 orders that are worth spending.
Yeah. So everyone comes back.
So Chris leaves port, which means everyone appears below deck on his ship, and they've left the port spaces there. And what's going to happen here is, well, at the top of the round, you get 3 order tokens refreshed. You can spend any amount you want, but you start with 6 order tokens. If you spend all 6, you won't get them all back next round. You'll get 3. So
There are items that can refresh them and stuff as well. Yes.
yeah, there's other ways to get them back. Exactly.
I think I will start doing a few more bits and bobs though. I'm gonna spend a crew order to send somebody to the crow's nest. Who should I send to the crow's nest?
Bucket man, and then he can drop water on people.
The cook recovers their strain, doesn't he?
If he's up
Yeah,
on top
yeah,
of
that's
the...
in the same deck, but not including the cook. So the cook is the person I want to leave below deck as the most, basically. Yeah, I think Bucket Man probably would go up there, as you said.
Yeah, Bucket Man.
Bucket Man. And then then I'm going to use a separate crew action to send the cultist up to the stern, which means he cannot. Oh, there's no gun in the stern, so
He's also clumsy, so if you tried to fire that gun, he'd probably just blow your ship up.
then I'll just send him up here then, near the bow, space 2, to give me extra navigation point. Then I'm going to spend this second navigation token to my 4th action or order of the round to give me. So now I've got 2 navigation points because.
You get 1 automatically for using the navigation token, and a 2nd navigation point for having a crew member on a navigation bonus spot.
Exactly. And when I leave port, I can choose my facing.
Yep.
So I'm going to maintain the facing I had, and I'm going to spend 1 navigation point to move 1 space forward, and then because I have someone in the crow's nest, and only because I have someone in the crow's nest, I'm allowed to spend my 2nd of my 2 navigation points not to move, but to essentially scout ahead and observe the ocean and draw a tile.
Yeah, so Chris is going to reveal a new land tile here.
And on the back of this tile, you can see it says one clue. So I get a clue token for revealing this. You don't get one for the one we revealed at the start of the game.
Yeah.
So pass me a clue token, please.
Chris gets 1 clue token.
Thank you. And I have revealed this, which has a shipwreck and an island, and 3 calm sea and 1 rough sea. So the shipwreck in the bottom right there. And up top.
So, rough sea costs double cost to move out of it.
That's the clue token I received. Ooh, can't see it.
The invisible clue token. It lives there on his board. We need to collect 5 of these
Goose
to
crew,
advance
as
our
someone
thing.
said. So this goes here.
Yeah, it has to go into the space that Chris is facing.
Oh, and now I really, really wish I had put an extra crew member into a navigation port, which I nearly did, but I didn't.
So you can sail 1 more step forward and look
Yeah,
at that shipwreck.
that's fine. I end my turn. Yeah. And I now get, because I enter my turn, I see I'm remembering all the rules we were forgetting last night, I now draw a sea event.
This is true. So, actually, I draw a sea event and read it
Indeed,
to you.
yes.
So, Chris has ended his turn in a water space, which is rough seas, basically shipwreck. That's all water.
Anything but a port or an island.
I think there was... Nope, that's it, probably. There was... No, altar.
Altars?
Altar counts as land, too. Right. You are awoken in the night by rushed footsteps and panic-stricken voices. The crew, gathered on deck, are surrounding a pale, twitching creature. Suddenly, in a struggling voice, it speaks and explains that it was once a man who wishes to share his tragic tale. The crew, repulsed by the quivering creature, warn you that they will not entertain this madness and reach for their weapons to put an end to this. Chat says, eat it. You've got two options, though. One, hear the tale or eat it. Hear the tale or rebuff the monster.
I don't think we should judge people by their physical appearances. So, like, I mean, if he tries to kill us, we'll kill him. But if he just wants to, if the crew's only logic for not hearing his tale is because he doesn't look nice, then I think I'm going to tell the crew off and we're going to listen to his tale.
How dare you be so judgmental, crew? The creature shares many a terrible insight, then descends into the sea once more. Collect 2 clues and card 20.
Oh, brilliant! That's pretty good. Oh, I get to keep this too.
Yeah, because it's unlocked story card 20.
And I can see that I definitely made the right decision.
Yep.
Well done, me, everyone.
Alright, so hide that under our hidden story thing.
I got 2 story things going on, guys.
You got like 5 story things going on last night, and I had 1, and it like never came up. Yeah, it's like, that's fine. I don't even like stories. Whatever.
You see, Flat Earth and Archie don't judge people by their appearance. he might have cursed me if I'd rebuffed him.
Yeah,
because I listened to him. He gave me 2 clues because he gave me eldritch truth, I assume. Okay, that's the end of my turn. Over to you, Mike.
All right, I'm going to do my turn real quick because I'm also going to do a port thing because it's just kind of sensible.
Yeah. But you're not allowed to go to the shipwreck. That's mine.
No, I will let you have the shipwreck. So I'm going to hop into the ocean here.
Navigation token.
And then I'll just immediately spend a navigation token here to sail into the... Well, actually, that's stupid. Is it? No, I'm still going to have to
You can
turn.
change facing.
Yeah, you change facing when you come out of port, so it doesn't even matter.
So
I'll go straight into the port. I'm going to draw... am I going to do crew? I think I'll do crew.
Before
Crew
you
are
do anything,
so useful. Oh, yes.
flat,
One
flat, flat.
Denzin.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. Before I do anything, here's $5.
Oh, God.
This sucks.
That does suck. That's why I thought you might not go to port, but there you go. All right.
I need to fire this guy.
Your respite in the local tavern is suddenly interrupted by a rather surly-looking drunkard who does not hesitate to join you and begin regaling you with their tale. Lone survivor of my ship I am. She sails under the Fathom King's flag now. I care not for the vessel. The damn thing almost killed me more than once, but during my escape, I left behind an item most precious to me. I would be forever in your debt if should you return it.
He sounds unwell.
He's drunk. It's hiccups. He's drunk. So it's a test. Please take a test. Oh no, sorry, no, it's not.
I just visit.
I keep forgetting this, but
I can go there and take a test, and then we can.
It's the same as mine. It's story or story.
Unlock a quest, basically. Okie dokie. So I think we'll probably do that, but let's go and hire some crew first.
Yes, Dennis is an insect.
There is one fly who's very determined to ruin my whole live stream. I've been trying to get him. I can't get him. It's so annoying.
If you're willing to let me stand up while you do this, I'll get him.
I'll do the crew, and we'll see if Chris can get that. All right, I've drawn... Oh, this is cool.
I knew you had him, guys.
So,
this is the new sport we're playing.
Right, who has... Oh, that's probably... I want to probably save him. I'm just checking my... Yeah, so we'll send this deckhand here to go to hire crew. And then the first one I've drawn is some expansion character called the...
Eldritch Fly.
The Master Gunner.
Oh, I know which model.
He's got marksman, and he's good at exploring, and he's super expensive, and he has a ton of hit points. So maybe I'll take him and nothing else.
I know what his model looks like, which is helpful.
Alright, what else have we got here? I'd like just some cheap gubbins. Exact Flat Earth's merch is that thing you let jump back into the ocean probably summoned him. Hey! Just bog standard deckhand. That's actually
boring
and helpful because I'm on a budget.
I mean, you might actually want him.
I might actually fire that guy.
Oh, can you do that?
Yeah, just dismiss him.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, Oh, and then we've got an academic who's got a really good port skill and also erudite. So, Chris, will you kindly tell us what erudite is?
Erudite means the following. Whenever you collect a treasure, also collect one clue. Trading treasures with other players, however, does not count.
Okay. I mean,
That sounds really good.
Yep. And what about marksman?
Marksman says, re-roll blank results when firing artillery. However, the new results are final.
Ooh, I do like that.
Greetings, Lucard.
He also has an amazing combat power. So
he can't fail port things.
He can't fail port things. Yeah, because it's zero. We do use the fate die in this to do tests, but it's a D10, but the 0's a 0, not a 10. All right, I think I might actually fire that guy and then hire all 3 of these. Because this costs me $5 now, but how much am I going to save by not
having it?
by not spending $5 to go to port every time, right?
I feel like you're copying my turn, but sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's 30, and then I have nothing to buy a gun for my master gunner.
Well, that happened to me. I had money left over, but I ended up losing it because of the guy I took. I had to gamble.
Yeah, I mean, I could go and gamble and then just roll better than you.
Yes, that's an option too. But couldn't you send him to gamble? He can't fail. Oh no, because it's different. It's not a port thing.
No, it's just a roll. It's just 50-50 roll.
But you can't gamble because you have no money.
Yeah, I'll have $5 left.
Oh, you have $5 left?
Yeah, but what happens if you lose and you have to? What happens if you discard money and you don't have any? This never came up.
Oh.
Does anyone in chat know? If you know that, let us know.
I will quickly look up the. But do your purchasing of people.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be stupid. I'm going to hire all of them. We're going to go so bankrupt.
Criticized me and then copied my goddamn turn.
Yeah, well, I have shit crew.
We both had bad crew because you're meant to start a bad crew. Where's the?
Yeah, but my traits were especially.
Come on, port. Where are you? Fine, I'll just look at this. Port board.
Port board.
Page 8.
Kind of like a cork board.
Oh, page 8 is just the anatomy of it.
Oh boy, this rulebook might start doing a... Alright, so what are we going to do? We'll do top down. We'll keep the deck hands up at the top. Deckhand, Master Gunner, Academic. I'm loaded up on crew. I'm pretty sure... So this is the traits for my new deckhand. What if it's like the same thing? Fate die results may be re-rolled. The new result is final, and +1 clue needed to advance player discovery at the university. Alright, so don't send this person to the university. And that is blessed and ignorant. Well, that sounds like 2 really good traits to have.
The answer is not anywhere.
Blessed and ignorant. That's really funny.
We played last night on purpose so this sort of thing wouldn't happen.
Yeah. There was a lot of this last night. An awful lot of this. Alright, give me some more traits. These are for the Master Gunner, please.
I don't have an answer to that. What happens if you can't spend the thing?
So the Master Gunner is a misanthrope. 1 strain is suffered when he visits port. An old hand. +1 die when firing artillery. I mean, that's perfect for him. The old hand card is perfect for him. Oh no, he doesn't get one because he's already got one.
Well, the
Damn it.
deckhand gets that.
Wow. So I got these headphones to help out, and they're just awful.
They're awful.
They're so bad. I need to change these. Well, that's not great. +1 strain when visiting port, but
I'm looking for the answer, not just like texting.
I feel like actually the academic should have had misanthrope, right? I'm going to assume that you guys can still hear the music. Let me know if there's any issues, because I've just lost my audio monitoring. So, +1 strained when... Oh, weary. +1 strain when suffered when finishing a turn on deck. That's fine. We'll just... The academic never goes on deck. We'll just let him sit below deck.
That's what he's meant to do. He's an academic.
Oh, did you take any strain? You did not.
No, I'm in port. Oh, no, I did. Oh, I didn't import. Yay.
Yeah, so Chris, you need to have 1 strain on your...
Oh, this is a French FAQ. What's happening here?
I read the FAQ for this. There's nothing in there.
Alright, we'll just forget then.
It does have random events. Is it a campaign? No, Evangelist. It's just a one-off.
Where's my strain? Pass me 2 strains, please.
Yes. Here is...
So, my cultist and my deckhand receive a strain for ending their turn at sea on deck. Apologies, we forgot about that. So back to Mike's turn.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about this.
But what? What's the next? You mean?
No, about what to do if you have to pay money and can't afford it. I mean, I know what happens if it's like, say, cruise wages, but I don't know what happens if you gamble. It says discard a 10 coin. If you don't have a 10 coin,
I think we have to. I think we have to house rule that you have to have 15. Well, not house rule, but assume for the time being that you have to have 15 money to go gambling. 5 to spend, 10 to front. Right.
Sure.
I mean, it doesn't actually. It kind of doesn't make sense. The cost should just be here, and then 0 money's gone. The higher you win money.
Yeah, it should cost 15, and then
Or
if you
it should just
lose,
cost nothing,
nothing
and then-
happens.
Yeah.
And if you win, get 25.
Or cost nothing, and then you lose. You have to have. Yeah, I think cost. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
So I think basically we have to assume it's cost 15 to do it. Effectively.
Yeah. Well, without. I mean, this is probably answered in the Facebook group. There was a lot of.
Hi, Morganite.
A lot of stuff going back and forth in the Facebook group about this kind of thing. That's not right.
So much for your quick turn.
Yeah, right. My quick port turn.
You're like, oh, we wanted to show all the new mechanics. We'll just be able to do them this time. Are you desperately looking for the answer to this?
Well, it just feels like why like it just feels like the functionality of gamble is almost pointless then, right? Because is it because if you I mean, so one of the advantages of gamble is it recovers all the strain from a single person. I suppose I have to take a strain on my master gunner now as well because he's a misanthrope. I shall do that. I guess we're assuming a grim rule here, even though a grim rule has not been specifically instructed to exist.
We just have to make a decision to move on.
Okay, I just won't do it.
Okay.
But it just kind of feels like, isn't the whole kind of point of gambling to like have a chance of getting some money?
Yeah, but you have to have the money to front though.
Well, then you're only ever going to make 5 coins, right? Or 10 coins. You're only ever going to make 10 coins.
No, you make 15.
No, because you pay 5 to go there.
Yeah.
So you're only ever going to profit for 10. Like
that was true. That was already true though. That was already true though. That you only ever make profit of 10. That hasn't changed.
Right, but what I'm saying is like if it doesn't punish you for being broke, it's a little bit of a catch up to help you out of a hole.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's almost like not going to be worth it if you have the money to lose anyway.
Oh, yeah, possibly not. But no, because it recovers strain. The idea is you go to the inn to recover strain, you choose which of these extra things you want to do.
Yeah, well, exactly. But you could just go to rest, or you could go to drink. That
costs 10 money.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You pay 5 money to recover all strain instead of 10 money to recover all strain, and then there's a chance you actually get money back. Cause that's what it is. It's in relation to this. If you can't get the money to gamble, you can't do it. I don't think. Oh, I don't know. It's impossible to know.
Yeah, it's impossible to know.
The rulebook should have been written to cover this, but it wasn't.
Okay, so now we're just not gonna do it. Boo. Moving on. I've still got. I need miniatures, Chris. I need miniatures.
I would pay you. Just play. You lose what you can afford. Yeah, do if you want. I don't mind.
I've got to get rid of a bucket guy, and now I need to have
a
pulley rope deckhand, a master gunner, and an academic. The master gunner and the academic are both expansion characters.
Yeah, the master gunner I know what he looks like, and the academic I think I read about him.
Here's another deckhand. It's a pulley rope person. Pulling on that rope, trying to sort out the ship, trying to make it a better ship.
Show me your academic picture.
Don't fall apart. He's basically doing a Hamlet.
Yep, I think it's the guy who's facing away from us. Yep, last York. I knew him well, Horatio.
Oh, he's brought an umbrella. That's smart. I guess he's an academic.
No, it's just I knew him, Horatio, isn't it? I knew him well, Horatio. That's the misquote, the famous Hamlet misquote. Alas, poor York, I knew him, Horatio, a man of infinite jest and most palpable fancy. And then the quartermaster's here somewhere. No, he's not. No, I have a mistake. Made an error. Error.
Welcome to the world of we didn't produce a big box.
Here he is.
All right, let's get this mosey on the show.
Okay, I say I know who he is. I'm assuming it's this guy. No? Show me. Is it this guy instead?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, close enough.
It was the right box, and that's what matters.
Cool. Alright, let's go. Get cracking.
So he's basically got like some kind of bazooka.
So we won't need to go back to port now until we've got a load of clues.
Exactly. We're basically sorted. Well, I need a gun, but other than that, it's fine. I'm not going to find a gun for 5 gold, so...
I think they do exist. Well, go on, gamble. Let's say you can gamble. Let's just do it. That's what chat seems to be thinking anyway, and I'm with them.
Okay, let's send the...
Because look, if he meant that, then it would have been 15 here and nothing happened. The fact that he's done this means it must be this. Yeah, go for it. Go gamble.
Woo!
Go gamble.
All right, let's go gamble then. Here's $5. I'm just going to roll a bupkis anyway.
It doesn't matter. You're going to lose all your money.
I'm going to lose all my money and roll bupkis. Yeah. All right. So what I need here, folks, is 5 up. It's a 3. Who did I send? The Master Gunner. He doesn't have an ability that can help. All right, we lost $5.
That's it. You can do that.
Yeah, well, I'm going to send the academic over here to do this test here, which
he can't fail.
He can't fail because he needs to roll a 9 or less.
Well done.
Good. So
you take that.
I get to take this. So I've agreed to go and look for the drunk man's thing. The drunk man's thing, and then I think that's it. I don't
Fish
think
out card 29, please.
Oh yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do.
It should be the top
here.
half.
Do here.
No, there's not. If you've no money, you can't do anything more.
Great.
Unless you have something to sell, which you don't, obviously.
I don't. I have nothing to sell. I have no treasure, no goods, nothing. So what we'll do is we'll just get everyone back on board. You go there. You have to go into the cabins because
someone's strained.
He's strained.
Yeah.
He's misanthrope. He doesn't like to visit land. Who's really good at exploring? Oh, you're good at exploring. Am I going to go to that island? Or do you want to do that island?
I was thinking, since I'm going this direction, I'll do all this stuff and you'll go that way.
I was just thinking, if you want to avoid this heavy water, you could continue exploring up here. You also have someone in the crow's nest already.
Okay, well then why don't you go
and then I could come out facing this way and just sort of pooter over here.
No problem.
Although I'm going to have to change my facing a bunch, so it might be worth exploring here.
Well, why don't you do that and we have the option. We can all do this, you do this, and either one of us can choose this later.
Cool, so I will...
Co-op.
Oh man, do you know what? I miss all the nice things I had on my ship. I had such good things on my ship last night.
Do you want to exhaust the the Master Gunner to recover the strength?
Yes, I will. I already gave
it to you.
Oh, great. So this is a fatigue token, and whenever you use an improvement on the ship, you mark that someone's done that. So he uses the cabins to recover a stray.
So the fatigue guy just means he's used one of the improvements of the ship. He can still fight, he can still be given orders, he just can't use another improvement on a ship.
Yeah, he can go up here and do stuff. So, with this in mind, we're going to set our bearing for sailing around the back of Chris's ship. So we keep an eye on him, make sure there's steps in the back. And then we will come over here and we're going to move somebody into the rigging. Right now, who's the one... Okay, so the academic hates being on deck, so he'll just hang out below deck there.
I was going to say, I think, RC the High Dwarf, that's a very good thematic interpretation, and I think you're probably absolutely spot on that you choose to put a £5 ante to be dealt into the game, and then a high roll means you won. A high roll means you won, and a low roll means you put in more money. You put in more money but had a bad hand, but if you didn't have the money, it just means you had a bad hand and didn't have the money to raise the bid. So yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I was a damn fool because I should have sent my deckhand who's blessed to do that, because then I could have had a reroll.
He didn't.
But I didn't. I sent the Master Gunner for no good reason.
Because he likes gambling.
He likes gambling. He wanted to gamble. Next time, we'll send the blessed rope person. But I'm sure we'll have money by then. So I spent a crew token here anyway. I'm just trying to figure out where they're going to go. I just need... Oh, I need someone in the crow's nest as well if we're going to explore.
If you're going to explore that one, yeah. You need 2 navigation minimum, and you need a crow's nest, and you possibly need a 3rd navigation, frankly.
Yeah, so let's just send basically everyone who's not
I wish I did that.
the academic above ground here. So there we go. And now we're going to use this, which gives us 3 rounds of 3 points of movement. So our first point of movement is to sail directly forward here. Our second point of movement is to reveal this tile in front of me, which is this one.
So you get two tokens first.
It's got 2 clue tokens on it, so I get 2 clue tokens for my board here.
God, you're doing even better than me.
Yeah, I don't know about that, because we're both shit-ass broke, and if we get an event right now that asks us to pay wages, both our ships effectively sink and are decommissioned. So
let's hope that doesn't happen.
Oh, I've discovered an enemy ship. Great. And an altar and an island.
I hate that one.
I hate this one too. So let's see how it pans out. So there is an island directly in front of me, which I could explore. But if I do sail onto there, I'm going to get a thing on deck.
Yes.
But first, let's spawn an enemy ship.
Okay. Where's it? Oh, did you take him out?
Nope. Did they wind up going in with the here?
No, I haven't. No, I have them here. Where's the miniature at? I was saying.
Oh, the miniatures are in the corset. Train them to.
Did you put it underneath? Did you put it back away?
Oh no, I didn't.
Then it should be loose up top. But it is loose up top. I found it.
Yay!
It was just disguise.
There he is.
Right,
so this is an enemy ship.
Pick your fate.
Rawr. All right, it's this one. So the enemy ship is
Upside down.
a damaged frigate. So
Damned.
It's damned frigate. Oh, damaged sounds better. So its target is the second closest shipwreck.
There's only one shipwreck.
There's only one shipwreck, so I presume we're just gonna have to assume that its target is the one shipwreck.
Well, in fairness, that shipwreck is not only the closest; it's also the second closest.
And third closest and fourth closest.
So I put a destination token on it. We spawn him facing it, which is this way.
Yep, directly forward. And he's going to try and blow me up because I'm in engagement range if he activates.
Yeah.
So, I don't have enough movement to get to him. I don't have any guns.
But you could get to the shipwreck if you wanted to. Or the island, I should say.
Yeah, if I sail onto that tile, I'm going to get an enemy on board. And have no orders left to fight it. This is all a bit shit.
Well, it's only a level 1 enemy. He'll probably just...
Yeah, it'll probably be fine.
Yeah.
Alright, let's just go forward and have an exploration.
Yes.
Why not, right? That's more fun anyway. Alright, so we continue our thing here. So we sail into here. And now, because there is an altar on this tile... hold on.
Just about to the altar. There you go. Just move it slightly away. Okay, there you go. Well done.
Okay, so because there is an altar here, this basically summons enemies. So the minute I move onto the tile, I get an enemy on my ship, and the only way to get rid of this is to get rid of enemies on your ship. Is to sail onto it, get a bunch of enemies on your ship. You don't need to kill all those enemies, but you probably should.
Who is it?
Alright, so the enemy on my ship is... Marauder Brigand. He's got 3 dice, 3 health. If I kill him, I get 1 roll on the spoils table. And also Plunder, discard a treasure, and Scattershot. All crew on deck suffer 1 trauma. I don't like him.
He's an expansion guy. But luckily, I'm getting good at knowing where things are. So I have him already! Huzzah! Here you go.
Has the component camera just frozen? It has. This camera's just frozen. Great.
Do you want to just unplug it and plug it in again?
Nope, that won't fix it.
Are we just going to have to use this camera as the component camera?
Oh dear. That's fine. So here he is. Where's the miniature? Here he is. Oh, I was gonna... Okay. So now we're gonna have to do this. Rawr, I'm a tall mat. Oh, this is not working. It's really hard to show upside down and get a good...
Oh, that's right, help with focus.
Yeah.
It's focused.
Anyway, he looks a bit sketchy and angry, and he's come on board my ship.
So now you roll the fate dice to see where he spawns.
Exactly. So.
Or die, I should say.
Can I have the deckhand roll this? No, that blessed only works.
That's not.
That's not how it works.
No.
Also, blessed's only import. So really, I really should have used that import. All right, it's a 1. We'll call that a 1. Which is
there, near the bow.
Yeah. Here he's come onto the ship. He's like, I'm gonna kick your butt. I can't do anything about him because I have no movement left. I don't actually have anyone in the dinghy. I can't send anyone to the dinghy, so I guess I'll just have to call it a day.
You should put someone in the dinghy.
Yeah, but at least I'm there now, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, at least you use the movement.
At least I use the movement. Okay, so now I'm just thinking.
End of round.
I'm just thinking about my neglected chase gun here. Do I want to change the orientation of my ship? Probably not.
You don't have any more things, do you?
I'm trying to think how much movement I had.
You had 3. You had 4, did you?
No, 3. I had 3, so I've actually used
3.
3. So I'm done. I'm done. All done. End of my turn. It's time for the enemy activation step. Starting with a bunch of Elder God steps that we skip because there's no Elder God on the board. So
There's crew next. Not crew, but people on deck next.
So now it's people on deck. So this Marauder Brigand's going to activate. When he appeared on deck, he should have rolled a die.
Yes, well
So
remembered.
Let us start by rolling a die for the Brigand. So that's a plunder. So he would have stolen one of my treasures.
Plunder?
But I don't have any.
Who does not roll that? Oh, it's a what's it called?
It's an omen symbol,
Omen.
which triggers his ability plunder on his card here, but I don't have any treasure from steal, so get
that
out
die
of here.
face is not called plunder.
The die face is called Omen. Triggers.
Alright, so that was when he spawned. That was a retcon to fix that, and now...
So now he's going to roll 3 dice, and we're going to find out what he does here. Alright, so we got 1 attack, 1 move, and 1 omen symbol. So he's going to plunder again. But irrelevant. Yeah. So, by the way, he wouldn't trigger plunder if he could do something else with these results, but he can't.
He could turn both of them into an omen. Oh no, sorry, that's a move. Sorry, it's a move and attack, is it?
Yeah. So
sorry.
now he's got 1 move and 1 attack. He can't actually attack any crew, which would be his priority. So what he's actually going to do is he's going to move up here to the bow and then destroy it.
Yeah.
Can I have 1 destroy token?
You may.
So this is in place of his attack on the crew. They always go to where there's stuff. So now I can't shoot my gun out the bow. And that's the end of his turn. So now it's time for the enemy ship.
Yes.
And the enemy ship has got 4 dice.
Yeah. Unfortunately. 4 dice.
So because I am within engagement range, which is 3, as indicated here on the card, he's going to try and blow me up.
Yeah.
So what we've got here is
2 movement, I see.
Yep, 2 movement, an attack,
and an omen.
And an
So
omen.
the omen's useless to the ship.
Currently, yeah.
So he's going to move. Does it cost 2 to move into a space?
No, it's 2 to move out of rough water.
So he was 1 into this space, I guess. Oh, hang on.
Well, no, he wants to try and attack me, and he actually has no.
Yeah.
He can't attack things that are adjacent to his side. So he wants to try and put a space between us.
So he has to turn this way.
Yeah.
And then move this over here.
Exactly, and now he can hit me with
yeah.
whatever his attack is, which is 1 damage. So my ship takes 1 damage. So I have to roll the fate die to see what node is damaged. We never did find out if crew on nodes that are damaged take trauma, did we?
We did. We never found out. It was right at the very start, and I can't remember then.
So that's a 5, which is just another gun node. So that's okay, but. Okay, so that's destroyed. Oh, bummer.
Taking damage destroying nodes. Page 16. And so I think you take a stress. That's what I think happens. Did it matter?
A strain.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to take strain, so I will do that now.
Oh, and we've got to draw your sea total.
But I'm on land, so I don't have an event.
Any crew or enemies present in the zone when it's destroyed suffer a trauma.
Very good. So that would have been basically everyone except for the. It's because in the practice game I had a resplendent figurehead, which meant I didn't have to take any strain. Right, so there we go.
The figurehead was so cool.
Oh, so good. Okay,
that's
so
it, right?
The ready steady sail is doing exactly what I expected of it, which is to say, explode to sink.
So we move this forward 4.
Yep, we've resolved all enemies. So now the enemy track here moves forward 4. This is eventually going to translate into movement up here for them if we don't keep up with
2
it.
2 plus number of players. 4.
Exactly. 4 is 2 plus the number.
And then first time marker actually switches to Mike, so Mike actually goes again now.
Yep. Can I have it?
No, he didn't fish. Oh, you found it.
I did.
I didn't even notice you gave it to me.
Boom. Yeah, and so the very first thing that happens is we get to have 3 orders back. So I think I'm probably going to take 1 movement. No, I think I'm just going to take 3 crew orders, actually.
I'm going to take 2 movement. And...
God, I can't even shoot my gun at that ship because I actually could move into the rough sea for one.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Do we think I should kill that ship? It's probably just going to sail around me and keep shooting at me.
Yeah, I think you need to kill it eventually. But
Yeah.
I can board it if you want.
I was thinking about boarding it.
Yeah, you're strong. You can do that.
I mean, it would have been good to shoot it with the marksman.
You do have a guy in your boat already.
Yeah, I need to deal with him. And also I was going to go and explore the... Let's explore the island and see what comes of that. Yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do actually...
You're going to explore the island while there's a guy in your ship.
Yeah, I'm going to... Well, no, I'm going to fight the guy for... Well... Or maybe it'd be better to just explore the island in case more people appear on the ship.
Yeah, Mike's good at spawning people and exploring.
I'm really good at finding people on islands. So let's send the man-at-arms into the dinghy with my first order here. So the dinghy is how he's going to get to the island.
Dinghy's moving, not the island.
All right, and now we've come ashore, and we're going to have to go and explore this thing.
Okay.
I also should have removed this fatigue at the top of the round when I reset my orders, but now I'm going to put it back for using the dinghy.
Yes, indeed.
Fatigue is different.
Did you use crew orders to move him to the dinghy?
I did.
Good man yourself. All right.
So these are random exploration tokens here.
It's always the same 8.
It's always the same
For the
8.
different places. I've arranged for you now.
Right. Some of these are filled with vast wealth, and some of them are filled with enemies.
So you can explore as many points as you want. You can also stop exploring as many times as you want. If you get to this point or draw a token that has the same symbol, you draw an event card and end exploration. However, it costs 1 strain to flip over a token. That's how it works.
So Martin says, if an enemy ship shoots at you, do you not get evasion dice based on how many men are on evasion or on navigation nodes?
Oh, that does sound familiar.
Shall we have a quick look in the book?
Well,
you do that while I do this.
Yeah, you keep working away.
So, basically, somewhere here there's enemies.
That sounds familiar from Essen.
So I think
4 years ago.
What I like is either the outside routes, so we do 2 and then get to this gold symbol at the end. Because I'll take a strain for each one, and I don't want to lose my master gunner. He was expensive. So, which route shall we take, guys? Outside, page 32, he says. Outside or inside route? What do you reckon? Whichever you pick, there's going to be enemies there. I'm sure of it. You go around the outside or around the inside. Eddie says inside, so here we go, Eddie. This token is your fault. So in order to discover the token, we take a strain on the explorer. RC says do 3 tokens, you need gold. And then T Carter says outside. Well, I can't show that camera because it is stopped working for some reason. Alright, so the first token is a clue! Hey, well, it's not bad, so I'll take it.
Yes, 1 evasion die for each crew on a navigation node.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So I had actually 2. So let's quickly throw 2 evasion dice and see if I can't get an evasion symbol.
And you won't take damage on the bow. If you're that. Oh wait, no, the damage came from the bow. It was damaged by the man. Yeah.
2 evasion symbols.
Nice. I will remove this damage.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Whoever said that, it was Martin Nielsen. Thank you.
Thank you.
I even said page 32 while I was looking. Yeah. Thanks, Martin. I wish I'd looked at that.
Okie dokie. So now we're going to continue along our course here. I mean, we could redirect up here and then go over there, but I'm worried about taking too much strain on the Master Gunner, and then he has to sit out of all the fun.
2 is probably a good compromise.
Feels risky. That's okay. So that's do the story card. So we have to stop early, basically.
Yeah, that's fine. Right, so I should grab a story card.
The point is, we didn't die.
Okay, you ready? You had thought the island uninhabited, yet a lone individual stands before you, blocking the only path inward. Surprisingly content for a man draped in rain-sodden rags littered with detritus. He eyes you for a time before speaking. Is it you I've been looking for, stranger? If it is, fate will be on your side, and my first gift will be yours. Take an island test. He talks like that because he hasn't seen people for a long time.
Yeah. I failed.
You failed? You are not worthy of my tidings. All crew on the expedition suffer a strain.
Boo.
I really wish you'd passed that.
Yeah, me too.
You got really good. That didn't good.
Boo.
But you'll have to find out. Play your own copy to find out what it would have been. It would have gotten.
Yeah, he didn't sound rich, right, RC? Yeah, for sure.
Trust me, you wanted to pass.
I choose to believe that I failed that, and that was a narrow escape. Phew.
Sure.
Thank God I didn't pass that.
That was not a great exploration. Well, you got some clues.
Oh, it was pretty terrible. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, that done. I can't go back there ever again.
And now what are you going to do? You're going to go boarding?
Now I'm going to send someone to fight this guy.
Oh, yes.
What has he got? 3 hit points? So I guess I'm going to send Rope Person to go and fight him.
Not the Master Gunman. You have 4 dice.
Yeah, it's true. Maybe it should be the Master Gunman. I'm just thinking he's below deck, and I don't really want him to go above deck and take more strain and possibly damage.
Up to you.
And then also I'll have 3 people on deck at the end of this round.
Sure.
Let's try this and see what happens. We're going all-out attack, 2 dice versus his 2 dice. He has 1 less because I've ambushed him. Haha! Have at ye! And actually, it totally would have been way better to kill this guy before I did the exploration, because if I'd come back with a ton of treasure, he might have just stolen it all.
That's true.
So that was silly.
Good thing you're crap at
Thank God I'm terrible and my ship is awful. Alright, here we go. So I've rolled 1 damage. He's rolled 2 movement, which becomes a damage.
It's
and I've
2
rolled...
useless become a good.
Yeah.
For them.
And I've rolled an omen and a damage. So what I'll do, I think, is I'll spend my artillery to turn the omen into a damage. So he takes 2 damage. Am I going to do that? Because I was thinking about moving someone else in there to finish him off.
But you might need to do that anyway, because...
Well, I will need to do that anyway, but I'm thinking if I have 3 dice, I'll probably get 2 damage on 3 dice. We'll do it, just to be on the safe side. So he takes 2 damage, and I take 1 damage on Rope Person. And then... Oh, Deckhand can't go help. Damn it!
Because he's quarrelsome.
God damn it, this is stupid.
Can you activate him again?
Yeah, I can.
Well, maybe just do that. 2 dice, 1 damage, seems likely.
Well, this is bad. Alright, here we go.
Or you could send one of the guys from below to you. Because bear in mind, actually, if he takes a damage, he's dead at the end of the turn.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wait, no, you're not at sea.
Oh, no, I'm at land. So
You
actually I
won't
don't
take
need to... Oh, well then just send... Master Gunner, Jesus Christ.
It's a good thing I noticed that. You
So.
should have sent the Master Gunner from the start, you muppet.
Yeah. Well, I didn't claim to be good at this game.
No, that's true. I like calling you muppet.
Besides, it's funny when it's a calamity that goes wrong, right?
Yeah.
Right, everyone? This is hilarious, isn't it?
You rolled those off camera, didn't you?
No, they are sort of on camera.
Oh, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Well done, Mike.
Wow. Okay, and I take 1 damage back. So I'll put that damage onto the gunner, I guess. Yeah.
You also get a treasure. But you get to
I get to roll on the spoils table.
Yep. Once.
All right.
Off you go. Roll well. Right there, next to your first play marker.
Yeah, here we go. It's a 7.
7 means improvement schematic.
All right. So here's a random improvement schematic then.
It is ample munitions.
Additional attack dice when firing artillery.
That's good, actually.
That's actually useful for me because I guess I'm trying to build a boat that can shoot stuff. So I'll just pop it in there for now. It's schematic side up, so it's upside down basically, not yet built.
Yeah, it has to go back to the shipwright to build that.
And this guy is gone. Get out of here.
And at the end of your turn, you're not at sea, so with no event card and no strain.
Exactly. I don't draw a sea event, and the crew on the surface don't take any strain. And hopefully we don't take another shot to the bow, because that's going to kill everyone. Alright, over to you.
Okay.
I have one of your evasion dice.
I mean, I could... Do you want... I can... I could just come and board that ship for you.
It's quite far, and you'll get an enemy.
But I could do it.
Oh, you won't get an enemy.
Actually,
I will. You
but
will.
I could do it.
Could do it.
It's probably not worth it, is it?
It's pretty out of your way. I'll just sit here and sink. It's fine.
Alright, I'm going to use the navigation to go here and explore this island.
The shipwreck.
Yeah, sorry. Oh yeah, does that happen automatically? Or do I have to stop the movement?
Don't you just... Yeah, you stop your movement.
Actually, I won't stop moving in that case because I've got 2 movement points. So I'm going to move here and I'm going to use my second movement to scout from the crow's nest. And then I'll still be on that space to do it.
Sure.
Thinking. So, scout. I'm going to get 2 clues. Oh no, I was about to use the camera that's not working. This is the terrible one. Just like, this is the same as Mike's one. Got an altar which will spawn an enemy if I move into there, and it's got an island as well. So that's a pain. Okay, and then I'm going to explore using the dinghy, which I already have someone in because I thought ahead.
Oh, you're not exploring though. You're just doing.
Oh, it's a shipwreck. What am I talking about?
Shipwreck.
Yeah, apologies. Okay, fine. So I just get to roll once, isn't it, on the thing?
Yep, you roll once on the spoils table.
Cool, but we're gonna get something really good though, so this will be fine. What camera are we on?
Okay.
I rolled under the feet. I got 9, which is 10 money.
You moved it out of frame. Anyway.
Oh really? Where's in frame?
We need to. We definitely need to try and get this component camera back on. Although that die doesn't show up anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
I got 10
How
money.
has this stopped working? Actually?
Now I can pay one of my crew. Now my boat won't sink if we have to pay wages.
Right. So you got 10 money for rolling that 9. Is that what happened?
Yes.
All right.
Correct. Well said, Mike.
That's still first. That's fine. I give up on the component camera. Okay. So what are you gonna do next, buddy?
I'm trying to think. Can I get to this island?
I don't know how much movement do you have.
I think I can, but is that even a good idea insofar as I'm thinking I'll be near to help you, but would you rather I just went off in my own direction?
I don't really know how much danger I'm in.
What do you think?
I have no idea. I could be in real danger.
I'll see. I'll see if I can reach
could
you.
also not be in too much danger.
I could move both of them. I could get a total of 3. I could get a total of 4 actually movement. If I moved, no, sorry, total of 3 movement actually. So that would be, and then I can move 1. Oh no, I only have 1 navigation thing. So yeah, I can't get to you. Ignore me.
Yeah, I mean, you'd either need to go through the rough ocean, which would.
Well, I think in that case, exploring enemies is fine. You
Which
actually
would
want
be
exploring
one-
enemies. Exploring enemy or 2 is okay.
I mean, you'd have to go 1,
Yeah, don't worry.
2,
I thought
3, 4, 5.
Like, I thought I had 2 navigation tokens when I was saying this. It's just. I think that exploring enemies isn't a bad thing because you can get clues for killing them potentially.
Yep. So
stuff.
provided they don't kill everyone and all my crew don't die. And
Yeah.
RC, the high dwarf, is like rolling on the port board is easily seen. Rolling on the port board is easily seen if that helps.
Oh yeah, here.
Oh yeah. Well, that's because I'd moved the top-down camera. I can just.
So
shift
I'm
this
spending
back over
another
here.
crew order. When you're still in this camera, so I'm moving.
No,
Spending another crew order, and I'm going to spend that to move the gentleman who is in the crow's nest off. Stupid.
Are you going to be exploring more land?
You know what, I'll move the surgeon up. Surgeon's got lots of health. He can take us round too. Move the surgeon up. So this gives me 3. I now have 3 movement when I now spend this navigation token. So that's 1 to move into the ocean, the rough sea, which immediately spawns an enemy.
Because of the altar.
Because of the altar. So I have spawned this gentleman.
The cultist summoner.
That makes sense because I got a cultist on board. He was drawn to me.
He summoned your cultist.
No, he didn't. Don't tell him.
That's his dad.
You're telling him.
Son, I've come to see how you're doing.
I'm assuming he comes from here.
Dad, I need money.
Oh, maybe not.
Please, Dad, give me money.
This is a cultist somewhere here. I'm not seeing. Oh, maybe he's in the base game, and I'm just not. Haven't thought to check the base game. No, don't see him there.
Angry Skilly Man.
So, the one with the...
Ah, yes, everyone's favorite part
Yeah.
of Kickstarter is
Yeah.
the box shuffle.
Yep, there he is. He was with your master gunner. Can you, Fisherman, can you take him, please?
This one.
Any of them, yeah, they're all the same.
Whoa. He's made of tentacles and he's angry.
I'm gonna have to roly-poly.
And he's brought an icon. Alright, so Chris rolls the fate die.
0.
I've got nothing looking at that.
Oh, I thought you were in the...
There we go.
I thought you were assuming had made the...
0 is the bow.
I thought you were gonna roll on this from now on.
Yes. Roll in here somewhere.
Here?
In the inn. That's the omen symbol, which
does spawn an Act 1 enemy on deck. God damn it.
Oh dear, the cultist summoners come to summon more friends.
And we got a drowned man.
Oh, this is the basic enemy from the core set, so...
Yeah, so that's not as bad as it could have been. But that's still annoying, because I was hoping to have one enemy.
He looks like the reef fish people from like
He's
the
gonna
third Pirates of the Caribbean movie. I don't know.
He's gonna spawn. Should I roll here then? Or here?
Where's he gonna go?
On the ship.
1.
Oh, he's next to this one. That's kind of handy in a weird way. That makes sense.
Yeah, he spawned him right next to him. And then I guess you have to roll for him too on the red die.
Yep. Here?
Yep. That's a damage, so he destroys that node. But there's nothing there, which is fine. So he just destroys a blank node.
Well, it's one step closer to maybe sinking.
That's the chef. You've swapped your chef with the
Oh,
followed
How
person.
did I do that?
Because the chef has a giant tentacle and she looks scary.
Okay.
They're doing the shuffle, the seafaring shuffle. Alright, so now you got 2 enemies.
Yep.
What's Life Siphon? Oh no, that's the drowned man. All crew on deck suffer trauma. If you roll 2 omens with the cultist summoner, a crew on deck discards their positive trait. He's like, you're shit
I'm gonna
now.
take strain.
Forever.
I'm gonna take strain, aren't I, up here? Everyone's gonna take strain in this round.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use this crew to send the cook in that case up here to fight, because everyone will then also remove a strain.
Yes, because of Hearty.
And she's the best fighter. So she's gonna go here and try and kill the cultist. So I get 3 combat dice. How much health do you have? 4.
4.
I'm gonna go all out attack.
And he's got 3 dice, so he'll roll 2.
Oh, this is actually bad.
Alright, here we go.
I'm dissatisfied.
I'm not. This is not going nearly as well as our practice game, where I was resplendent. Okay, so she's done 3 damage to him, and he's done 1 damage to her.
Yep, 2 movement turns to damage. And I got critical and non-critical. Oh, so close to killing you. If I'd gotten an omen, I could have used my artillery to finish him. Cool, so that's all I can do, unfortunately.
You are out of orders.
Yep. That's the end of the round. So, I'm at C. Do I get a C event?
You do.
Oh, God.
No, because you have people on deck.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so now, the ship will activate it. So, first was the crew, right? So not the crew, the people on my deck activate next.
Yeah, the people on your deck activate first. We couldn't find anywhere in the rules where it's if we both have people on deck, the order in which they activate. So we just decided to do turn order. But I have no one on deck at the moment, so
which one of them activates first, though? Actually, do you lower number to high number? Make sense.
I guess so. I wonder if there's an order. I don't remember there being actually anything in the rules about the order of this.
Well, I'm gonna do that because so cultist summoner is gonna go first.
All right,
so he attacks the chef with all 4 of his dice, and I get.
He has 3.
Oh, sorry. How many dice do I get?
You get 1.
Just 1, no matter what. Oh, wow.
1 per person in the node.
Ooh, well, I'm gonna go for an attack because as long as I don't get a blank, I can spend this to finish him off.
Yep, that makes sense.
We roll here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there we go.
So he's done 2 damage and a movement.
2 damage and a movement. So the movement's nothing.
Yeah.
So she takes 2 trauma, which is not good.
You can just grab it off his card. He's dead anyway.
Yes. Hang on. However, I'm just trying to remember. I've just realised. Before we go any further, give me one strain, please.
Oh, yep. Okay.
So everyone took a strain, but then everyone except the cook recovered that strain.
Right, because Hearty doesn't work for herself.
I believe, well, that's certainly for the surgeon. That's the way it works. I'm just going to double check. Yeah, not including the cook.
Okay.
Everyone on the same deck, not including the cook.
Well spotted.
So that's fine. And then yes, so he's dead. If I spend the activity token, which I do.
Yep.
And this cook is now almost dead. And may indeed die. And I get to roll once in the spoil table, so I'll do that straight away.
Why wouldn't you?
That's another 9.
You get all the money.
10 more money.
I get nothing.
I can pay for 2 people now.
All right, and now we're going to activate the drowned man.
Indeed. Where's his thing?
He's got 2 dice.
So I don't roll any dice because there's no one in his node.
Yeah, exactly. So you just roll 2 dice.
So, so I'm dead if he rolls an attack and a movement.
Yes, but you will get to roll a die, I think, if he comes in and attacks.
Oh, really?
Yep.
He rolled double movement.
Yeah.
So he makes it an omen.
Yeah, so he's going to do life siphon. All crew on the deck suffer 1 trauma.
No, why would you life siphon?
Is that? No. Yes, so he can't. Okay, no. So then we have to check his order of priorities. I think his first priority is move towards crew, so he'll probably move into the space.
Where's that?
I'll find out. Oh.
He basically rolled 2 symbols that are not useless. But yeah, he can move, right? So he can't. They're not useless because his first priority is to hurt me.
Yeah, I think his first.
So he uses 1 to move to me, and then his second one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm just making sure. Just making sure I remember the order of his priorities.
Priority is hurting crew.
Yeah,
it's first priority always.
Well, no, first priority is resolve omen.
Then he turns into an omen, presumably.
Yeah, so I guess he makes them 1 omen, and then a crew on deck suffers a strain. And then it's moved to closest crew, and then damage crew, and then damage nodes. Alright.
Yes.
So someone needs to take strain.
No, but you only convert if they're useless. And it has a use, though. Yeah,
there is a bit about that here. Whoop. 2 identical results that aren't relevant to their situation.
That's ambiguous.
Yeah, it says the same thing in the rules, though. Oh, nothing can be converted to omens.
No.
So he just doesn't move.
That's easy.
That's how we get around that.
Yep.
Okay.
Good. Okay, great. And then the ship now.
Yeah, so now it's going to be the ship that's coming to kill me. Womp, 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 womp.
So you need to roll enemy dice.
He
has 4 enemy dice, and you're going to get 2 evasion.
Right.
No, 3 evasion, is it? No, 2. Oh, yeah.
No, I'm getting no evasion now.
1 evasion. Oh, no.
Because I have no one on nodes anymore.
God damn it, Mike.
Is he going to... But first he's got to get me in...
Oh, hang on. At the end of... Why did I put trauma over here like a muppet? He had... When did he have trauma? Did he get all 3 of his trauma during the turn? Or did he get one of them... He got 1 during the turn, didn't he? No, he didn't. No, she was underneath.
Yeah, she got 1 from fighting the cultist, and then 2 from the cultist fighting her.
That was it, okay. But the... Oh, okay, so the surgeon doesn't remove anything from her, because it was...
When does that happen?
End of the round. End of the... I'll find out.
It's not in any of those.
Oh, yes, it is.
Alright, in the meantime...
End of your turn.
End of your turn.
Good thing it's in a turn at the end of the round, or the cook would be dead from that, from the, because the cook wouldn't have happened yet. The cook's removing a strain off the... Oh, no, sorry, the cook didn't remove a strain.
She took a strain.
Yeah, sorry. Ignore me. Play on.
Play on. Here we go. I'm rolling for the boat. The boat's rolled 2 omen symbols and 2 movement symbols.
The movement, I assume that becomes an attack.
Yeah.
So he doesn't actually need to move to attack you, but he can do this to get closer to his destination. But
he shoots first.
Oh, he shoots, then he tries to get closer to his destination. That was
exactly.
it. Yeah.
So first he shoots. Yeah, he's rolled a 5. So he blows up the spot where I had previously actually been blown up.
Seems reasonable.
So he's just making up that.
And then he rotates once, and then moves forward once to try and get to his destination.
Yep.
With his 2 movement. That's it. So then we can replenish orders.
I'm facing the wrong way, and I've got no orders.
I'm taking 1 navigation, 2 crew orders.
If he makes it to his destination, that's 5 advancements. We also need to do this, don't we?
We do.
No, this one I mean. Why is this on 5? This should be on... Is this the end of round 2 or round 3?
2.
The end of round 2, so it should be on 8.
And I take this back.
Ooh.
So I go again. Straight away. Right. I'm going to probably... Oh, God, I'm so hurt, though, aren't I?
Dun 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 bum 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 bum. I'm gonna change the music to more dramatic music. Bum, 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 bum.
I think what I'll do is I'll move. I'll use a crew order to send the occultist into the bow space.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I can now have a fracas with the drowned man, but I have someone to put the damage on who isn't the cook who's about to die. That good?
Sounds good.
Great. So I get a lot of dice then. I get 5 dice. So I think I will use some defensive dice. I think I'll use 1 defensive die. Yeah. 4 and 1, I think.
Hmm?
I'm just making sure I don't have that. I should add.
What shouldn't you be looking at? Other traits, yeah.
I'm making sure that the traits that I have got traits that should be affecting stuff.
Yeah.
In this instance, but I don't. Not with those 2. So, okay, so how many dice do you get? 1, isn't it? Yeah, because he's 2 minus 1. Here. Ah, they went everywhere. He got a movement, and I got an evade anyway. I got 2 damage and a bunch of useless omens, but luckily he only has 2 health, and I got a critical hit. He's dead!
He's dead!
And I get... Oh, sorry. And I get to roll...
On the spoils. It's a 9. Chris gets more money.
Now I can pay for all my expensive guys. That's hilarious.
Nope, you need $5 more.
No, all my expensive guys, I said.
Oh, the expensive ones, yeah. You only have to fire the cheap one.
Yeah.
Yep, that worked out.
Right. So I'm then going to spend my navigation. I should have... Oh, he moved out of there, so I only have 2 navigation. Sod it. Okay, I won't be exploring that this turn in that case. That's fine. In that case, I should probably move the cook down below deck, cover a strain. But the problem is...
Did you have a sea event?
No,
because you had people on board, yeah. That's right.
Oh god, I'm going to have to move the cook below deck to cover a strain in the cabin.
Don't forget about the fatigue token.
I hadn't. Not that it's going to matter because I'm in my turn in a minute.
I keep forgetting to remove my fatigue tokens, actually.
So I guess I'll just use the navigation. Actually, no, I think I'll keep it. Yeah, I'll keep it and then just get 3 crew things back next turn. So I'm going to end my turn here. In a rough sea space. Oh yeah, I need 2 to move out of rough sea. Oh, so maybe I do want to spend it. Yeah, I do. 2. Done. Sea event, please.
They're sailed directly forward out of the rough sea.
I'm heading towards the island that's next to me.
Right. And thanks to the lack of our component camera here, I think this boy needs to be a bit taller. Because we're also losing sight of what's actually...
We do the overhead.
Yeah, the overhead's looking at too much stuff to make up for the missing component camera.
Oh yeah.
We got too much stuff going on over here. There's a lot of game going on here. So there we go. Chris is sailing away, leaving me to die with this guy over here.
You said you'd be fine.
Yeah. I promise I will never die.
So I also take strain in my turn. So 3 strain, please.
There you go.
Wait, why is the surgeon not? Oh yeah, because the cook removed it last turn, but that doesn't happen this time because the cook went below deck because she was so strained herself and injured. All right.
All right.
Trouble.
So, I have got not really a lot of ways to deal with this ship. We should probably try to stop it reaching the destination marker, though, right?
Yeah, you should kill it. Your job.
Right. I mean, I've got no orders.
Oh no, sea event. Sea event. I kept asking you sea event.
Yeah, sea event. Okay. The fog on the water weighs heavily, so it's no wonder that the ghost ship's emergence is as startling as it lists aimlessly about the tides. A victim of some battle or tragedy, the vessel looks to be unmanned, but perhaps its cargo remains intact. Search the ship, leave it be.
Search the ship.
Search the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. The hazardous wreck awards naught but cuts and bruises.
Leave it be.
All crew suffer one trauma.
Leave it be. I said leave it be, didn't I?
That's exactly what you said.
Leave it be. Leave it be.
The boredom causes the crew to cut themselves. Everyone takes one trauma.
That's not what it says.
No, it's not.
Well, it's a good thing I put the cook down because he'd be dead otherwise. I'm in trouble.
Yeah, your people are dying at an alarming rate. Although I'm a little worried that I'm going to have to go to war with this thing.
Well, I think I'm going to find a port soon.
Bear in mind, one of my crew is an absolutely useless academic, and if he ends his turn on the deck of the ship, he'll just die.
So it's
Because he's weary.
I had a guy weary last time. It was fine.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't fine. It was manageable. Just about. Okay, what do you?
Okay, so I guess the only way I'm sinking this ship is by boarding it, but I don't even have enough movement to turn around and face it to get near it.
You have
So
to move a crew then.
yeah, so I'm gonna have to move a crew. Yeah, and then my
Yeah, you only need two.
yeah, I only need two.
Yeah. Right?
Right. Okay. So let's do that then.
Yeah. So do you want to do exactly that? One,
Yep.
2.
Alright, now we will show boarding.
So it should be your starboard and his port, which is here.
Yep. So here we go. So fortunately it's round one, so it's just one enemy, so I should be able to handle this.
It's the same lad you had before who's going to try and plunder you, Marauder Brigand.
Right, well, again, joke's on you, jerk, because I have nothing of value in the whole world.
We have to choose where you lands first.
Here we go. So that's a 0, so he's up here on his ship. Yarr.
And he rolls a die, doesn't he? Immediately? Oh, that's when he spawns on your ship.
Yeah, I think that's when they spawn on your ship.
Yeah, sorry.
So, yeah, I'm attacking him. I'm boarding him with all my might.
So how many of your men do you want to move into his... very nearly damaged things, but it didn't.
Alright, we probably need to...
So... I think you got away with it. So how many of your guys do you want to move into his space, the question. Isn't there a thing only 3 people can be in one node?
Yeah,
So only 2 of them can go there, maximum.
Well, that's fine. Let's just send everyone who's...
Send the Master of Arms, because he has lots of dice.
I'm going to send the people I want to wind up underneath the ship. I can't send him. I'm not sending the academic.
Why can't you send him?
Because he's quarrelsome.
Oh, right.
So I'll send these 2.
Yep.
Everyone who's basically the only 2 competent people on my ship who are already wounded.
The academic is competent, just in different ways.
Yeah, he's only competent when we go to port, or when he has to do something at port. That's what Erudite
in the distance, behind the ivory sword, you can see the steady sails sinking into the sea.
It's true.
It's funny. Right, off you go. So you get a lot of dice.
I get 5 dice.
And he gets 1. No, 2. 1.
So I'm going to roll
2. He gets 2.
4 dice. He's got, what has he got? 3
3, so
hit points. Yeah, so I'm going to roll 4 dice and a evade die, right? I think.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. He has 3 health, though. It's quite chunky. He's not too bad.
I think we'll be alright. Yeah, so I've done 4 damage. He's done 1. I've got an omen here. So I could spend that to evade, but I don't know.
Are these dice rolls visible for you guys, by the way?
Yeah, it's a shame that we don't have the.
How do you get? How hard is it to get it working?
I think we have to restart the whole stream, which I've done before actually. But
well, let us know, guys, if the lack of green screens impacting the enjoyment of the stream. How much is impacting it? So you killed him, no problem.
Yeah, so I've spent that to evade his attack.
Nice.
And
he's dead.
He's dead.
And you get to roll on the spoils.
I get to roll twice. Once for killing him, and once for sinking the ship.
Yeah.
Because now that I've killed him, the ship goes down. And that's that. Where's the... There it is. Alright, here we go. So, spoils chart is here. This is going to be... It's a 4. A trinket treasure.
You should have rolled a 9, dude.
Yeah.
That was
This is going to be worth way more than all the money you ever got altogether.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You basically fish for trinket treasures now.
Where's the treasure deck? Is it this one? It's this one, isn't it?
It's that one, yeah.
It's the first one is a trinket. So here it is. It's precious stones. It's worth 25. It's also refreshes an order.
I mean, in fairness, it is worth nearly as much as all my stuff.
Unfortunately, and it's worth 35 if I can find Grimsey and sell it. And then we
haven't found a single other place yet.
So here we haven't found any other ports. So here we go. This is roll number 2. It's another 4. It's a tattered map. So it's worth 20. And if I find Ashmore, it's worth more. And it says...
Well, if you're watching on your phone, High Dwarf, and you're mostly able to see stuff, then it's probably okay.
So it says, after resolving an expedition, collect 2 treasures. So
that'd be nice to have a minute ago.
Yeah, I mean, I am actually on an island, so...
You can own the dinghy.
Yeah, but I can do it next time.
Yeah. So this ship is gone.
Yeah, that's sunk. I did it. Everyone who made fun of the Ready Steady sail didn't realize how easy boarding ships and sinking them was.
Boarding is the way to sink ships, definitely.
Yeah.
And you get to go below deck.
It's much more difficult if you play without the advanced boarding rules. So I could actually put this person in the dinghy.
You're ready to go.
But I think that they are not a good choice for that, so I'll probably just leave them below deck. And do the...
So you can immediately activate the cabins, right?
Yeah, so he's going to activate the cabins there to recover a strain, but I'll just put it onto bucket deck hand because he's still on deck. There we go.
And the end of the round. There your turn. That's it.
That's it. All done. There are my treasures.
The enemies have nothing to do this time.
There's no enemies. I'm on land, so I don't even have that to do.
I haven't read you a single sea event yet.
I'm disappointed. I like stories.
Okay.
And that one story you read me didn't even go anywhere.
So this moves on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So because it looped around, this guy advances, which means Chris's story cards are now put on their elements over here. So we've got 1 sea event.
One of them's yours, actually.
We've got 1. Oh yeah, that's right. We've got 1. What's that? That's a Denizen.
Yeah.
And then we've got 1.
One of each.
Island
Happy days.
thing.
Exciting.
And we'll discover more about how that works in just a minute. Now that we've got some sideways cards.
And then you become first player. We refresh 3 orders each.
Yep. So I'm gonna do, I think, just 2 crew orders and a movement.
I'm exactly the same.
Actually, I might do. What am I gonna do here? I'm just gonna order someone to get.
You have precious stones, remember, that you could get 4th order.
Yeah, but I kind of need that money.
This is Mike's problem with the practice game as well. He refused to use treasures. He was just obsessed with getting to the port where it was worth the most and selling it.
That's absolutely
detriment
not
to our strategy.
Okay, I was parked right near that port, and then
you were in
to the detriment of our strategy.
You were in a different port. Sorry, the detriment of my strategy, which was to actually acquire clue tokens to win the game with.
Chris's strategy is I have all the money, so I get to use my treasure willy-nilly to do whatever I want, because I just keep rolling money. Whereas I have to be actually fiscally responsible because I can't roll shit.
In fairness, I kept rolling money last turn as well. Last game as well. It's remarkable.
And I'm always like broke as shit. And then Chris is like, "Why are you not spending this shit to help?
Why are you not helping us?" All right. So you have to go. You again. That's top of the... Yeah, see you again.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide whether I really want this blue token or whether I should take another crew order, just because I don't know. Am I going to go anywhere? Basically, I think...
just going to do your
Well...
to the island.
On the yeah, I'm going to explore the island, I think. But then I'm thinking, on the one hand, there's not much point just sitting around. But I'm also worried that if I find some enemies... Oh, this goes away. Did you do that, Rack?
No.
You did actually.
Yes, I did.
You
did actually. I did.
You
Yeah.
did. So
I did it whilst that token was there. So we forgot to.
Oh, do you know what I've done? I've sailed off of the altar tile. So if I go back on the altar tile, I'm going to take.
You were never on it.
I was on it here.
The altar. Oh, the tile.
Yeah.
I think it's space. Apologies.
Yeah. So now if I sail back on here, I'm going to get 2 enemies on deck.
That's fine. I did that last. What are you gonna do?
Your crew are gonna die, and then
No, they're not.
Gonna stop being so.
No, they're not.
You're gonna stop having so much bravado.
Nope, I got this.
All
Don't
right.
worry.
All right, I will trust you. I'm gonna just I'm gonna leave these 3 down here.
Actually, take 2 sail. Let's see.
Okay. Yep. Okie dokie. So I'm gonna spend 1 crew order here to move. Who's gonna go on this? We can either send the blessed. No, the blessed person's rubbish. We can send selfless trauma man, or we can send. So this deckhand, he can go and he can take trauma to amend his die, which is not terrible. I also don't really mind if he dies. Or we can send the master gunner, who's got an 8 as opposed to 6 on the checks, but he blew it last time, and also he's more wounded.
Yep.
Let's send this rubbish guy.
Yeah, thingy.
Come on, bucket man. Let's go.
You spent the order, yeah?
Yep, I spent the crew order to move him down here, and now he's going to take... Actually, this should have gone, because that was last round. This one comes over here, onto the bucket man. He's using the boat.
You want to just move it here?
Sure. He... Bucket man sails over in his dinghy. Motor dinghy. Alright. So... We've got up to 3 strain before we die. We probably don't want to take the route with 3 on it.
Maybe 1 or 2 then.
Yeah, so we're going to do 1 or 2. So we could actually... I guess there's nothing stopping us from going like 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? Like backtracking.
I assume not.
Yeah, so... what do you think, chat? This is 1, 2... this is too complicated. Tell me, pick up or down. Pick up or down. Someone pick up or down.
Would academic be good in this part? But
No, he's terrible at exploring
up.
islands.
Eddie says up.
Up.
Take a strain.
I've done it.
And now flip. Flip.
Blam. That's a treasure.
Well done, Mike.
And it's...
More precious stones.
But these are actually the exact same as the other precious stones. I'm going to immediately use these.
Yeah, because you might get another treasure.
Exactly, and I can only hold 3. So I use them to refresh an order.
Or crew orders. He loves his crew orders.
Well, there's no one on deck at the moment, so... Alright, and then we move on. Bah!
Take another stress.
So we take 1 more... Oh! This guy's gets 1 more strain. If this is the one that gives him strain, he dies.
Is there one that gives you strain?
I actually can't remember. There's one that gets rid of strain.
Yes, there is. Flippy.
Blam! Enemy on deck. Boo!
It is an occultist summoner.
Oh no. Boo!
Roll to see where he goes.
Boo! 0.
That's already destroyed. Doesn't matter. And he summons another person, I bet.
Yep. Ugh. Oh my god, this all went... That's why I was right to take the crew orders.
And it's a cultist, which makes perfect sense. So I have to find that now.
It's in the core set, so you should be alright.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I think this might be...
Oh, it's this lad.
Yeah. Could this be the end of the Ready Steady play? The Ready Steady
Yes,
sail? Let's find out. So he's going to spawn in space 4 over here.
That was a 4, for those who didn't.
Oh god, I'm even.
Which
I
is
thought I was
everyone.
in the top-down camera. Yeah. So he rolled a move. So I guess he just moves down here.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I don't know
Because
why.
he prioritizes
Just kind of
things.
hanging out. Oh dear. So that wasn't a very good move, was it, Mr. Bucket Man? You're kind of a failure.
I assume you're going to move to the end here now. Oh,
Yeah.
Where's the question mark? There it is. Wait, yeah. Okay, so then I have to read you a thing. Oh, is this your one? Do you have card 97?
Nope, that's for you.
Okay,
So that goes over there, and you get another one.
placement for you. Here we go.
Yeah.
The island has little in the way of landmarks to explore, but the massive wreckage and debris that litters the beach is undoubtedly enough to rouse your curiosity. Sifting through the remnants, no trace of life remains, but several crates of cargo look to be intact.
Alright, so this is Deckhand, who I sent because he could take strain, no trauma, to reduce his die roll. Unfortunately, he's now almost dead, so
What's his
6. So I need a 6 or less. A 4!
That is.
I just rolled so many 4s.
You'd be dead if you'd rolled 7 or higher.
That's okay.
Pass. As well as some worthwhile items, you find a book of nightmarish sketches, collect a treasure, and a 66 story card.
Collect a treasure.
And story card 66.
Ooh. Okay, so interestingly,
So you take this.
I actually now have got 3 treasures, so I'm thinking I don't even use the tattered map, right? To collect 2 more treasures. It's kind of like, what's the point of refreshing an order and then using this to get 2 treasures, and then I'm just...
You could do.
I could get better treasures, I
You
suppose.
certainly won't get much worse, really.
Much worse? You think my trinkets are useless?
No, but what I'm saying is you're so obsessed. You're the only reason you don't want to get rid of them is you're bloody obsessed with how much money they're worth. And I'm saying is they're probably be worth at least 20 or so anyway. So just
Get rid of them.
stop being foolhardy and use the treasures. He's a hoarder, this guy. I'm telling you.
How dare. Wait, what is... Oh, that's the treasure I just drew, right?
Hello, Zenster. Finally, an English play session.
Yep.
Waiting for English review. Start from the beginning. And do that. But feel free to join us live now while we're here.
So, Precious Stones refreshes an order, and Tattered Map gives me 2 more treasures.
So far, Mike's failing. I'm succeeding.
Yeah. Chris's crew is almost dead, and he calls it success.
I'm going to be fine. I have a plan.
His plan is to find a port and hope that he survives.
That's why I took 2 navigation orders. Hey, Brian. Morning.
So I've got rum, which is worth less than the precious gems.
I wish I had that.
But it does recover 2 strain or trauma, which is actually really useful.
Yeah, see, listen to me. Use your treasures.
I've got the ornate necklace.
Which is worth more. So,
And pitch, which repairs a node
So I
on
gave
the
3
ship.
things.
Because I got 1 for resolving the card, and then 2 for using my tattered map.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so we probably ought to fix the ship, I guess. Yeah. But this is overall, actually, we've broken even, but the cards are worth... They're in total worth the same, but there's 3 of them now. So, I guess that was rubbish, and I shouldn't have done that.
You also got the benefits of the order. Like, you're...
I got 1 order back.
That's crucial, because you're so bad at the game. You need extra orders.
Is this, what is this? This is card 66, so that goes into there. Yeah.
Alright. You still got orders left? Do you want any more stuff?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to kick these people off my boat before they tear it down.
Oh yeah, I forgot you just spawned things.
Like, there's so many people on my ship.
Oh,
so this guy gets...
You're good.
He's still in the dinghy, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna...
Someone's gonna die.
Someone's gonna die. Yeah.
I got this.
Okay, so, I think we'll give an order to the, Master-at-Arms to go above deck and beat this cultist summoner to death.
Yep. With you on that. So cultist summoner gets 3-1 for 2 dice, and you get, 3 or 4?
I got
4.
4, yeah. I've decided to go
What do you
all
roll?
out aggressive.
In the inn. Right, the best spot. That's 1, 2, 3 damage, which you
I could spend an order, which I probably will do.
He got a move and attack, so just an attack, basically.
He got an omen and an attack, so he summons an enemy and does
You
damage.
definitely have to kill him then.
So I will shimmy us over here. So I'll spend this to increase my damage to 4, which does kill him. I take a damage from him, and now he's summoned an additional enemy, which is a drowned. Yeah.
So roll to see where he spawns, and then roll on the spoils.
I'll roll these together.
So which order are you doing this in? Spawning first?
Yeah, this is him spawning and damaging the ship.
Lovely.
So he's going to spawn into 3.
And then move him.
Yep, so 3 is here, so he moves into here.
Okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense. You're in the bow there, aren't you?
Yep, I am in the bow.
And then you have to roll for the spoils.
Yep.
Because you killed a summoner.
Please give me something. Actually, before I roll on the spoils, I should probably use one of these because...
Yes.
I think I'm going to use the rum to actually save my Master Gunner. He's like
100%.
the only competent person I have. So have some rum, get rid of that trauma.
Yeah. It's hard to get rid of trauma than it is to get rid of strain.
Yeah. Rum is basically medicine. That's an actual real life thing. Look it up on the internet. It's true.
This is the internet, and we just told you. So
Yeah, so there you go.
True.
It's true. Okay, this is spoils now. That's a 6, which is
artillery schematic.
great. I finally got a gun on my ship. Hope it's a good one.
Well, it's a schematic. Oh, it's a good one.
Bronze, 18 pounds. It's okay.
Should I show it?
Yeah, let's. I was about to show it to the cam that's not working. So it's pretty good.
It is very good, actually. Yeah, it's it hits things adjacent and one away for not quite a lot of dice.
And the good news is it only costs 5 to install.
Yeah, because it's half rounded down to the nearest value.
So I'm going to put it in the port because the other side is destroyed. That makes sense to me. And I have to put it... So I've got a lot of like upgrades on my ship that are not currently working. This one gives all of it then +1 as well. So if like
artillery,
for 10, I can upgrade this to being pretty good, actually.
Yeah, you could start destroying ships.
I could be a pretty good gunner ship with a Master Gunner if he doesn't die trying to throw people off my ship.
You need 2 more crew orders, you need 2 more things to kill.
Yeah, so I'm thinking...
Send the Master Gunner around the place.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we go and try and kill the occultist first, right? Because he heals.
Sure.
So we can just pop all the way down here and hit him with our cannon. Okay, let's just do that same thing we just did again. That's, what is that, 4, and he's got 2. Yikes, alright. Alright, that's bad. He's got 2 movement, which translates into a damage. I've got 2 omen symbols and a damage, so that's not really enough to do much of anything, so...
It's not worth it. Just take the damage, but don't spend the order, I think.
So take a damage, and then...
He takes damage, too.
He takes 1 damage as well.
You can probably kill him if you activate one more time, maybe?
Yeah, if I do that again, I'm going to take a strain for being above deck.
Should be. This guy's not going to reach you.
No, he's only got 2 dice, so at best he's moving 2. But
the other guy's not gonna
both of his things deal a damage. So if he gets any omen on the drowned man, if he gets any omen symbols, he'll also do a damage to me. So I'm running a pretty big risk here.
You could use a defensive die.
I could use the ornate necklace to refresh orders and move him below deck after.
That's true. If that's an emergency.
Yeah. So I think let's do this and then see what comes out of it. So I could use a defensive die, but I still need 2 damage. As we just saw, 4 dice did 1, so it's really quite swingy.
Yeah, but you see, you have to be better at rolling dice, I think.
This game sure is fun if you're good at dice rolling.
He stopped going to his lessons.
Alright, so we've got 2 damage there, which kills him, and he's got 2 omen symbols, which means all enemies on deck recover 1 trauma. So I guess that means he doesn't die. So,
what's the order of this? I assume, does he do it first?
Well, I don't actually know. I presume...
I
presume we resolve omens first. We'll all die simultaneously and resolve the results. There's a lot of stuff like that in this rulebook.
Resolve the results. Play the game.
Just play the game.
My rulebook is really short. Play the game.
Yeah, I don't think it actually goes into more detail.
I think we'll just say it's simultaneous, I guess, in that case, so he's not dead.
Yeah. Because if he didn't have one on him, there would have been a slightly more case where it's like, okay, so then we have to have an order, right?
Yeah.
Because, or we don't have to have an order. We would have had to just assume that he couldn't heal damage he hadn't taken yet.
Yes.
But,
yeah, simultaneous.
So he heals this 1 damage and then takes 2 damage. Yeah. It says all enemies on deck recover 1 trauma, so I presume that includes him. So there we go. Now I'm in trouble.
You want to use the ornate necklace?
Oh, and I take a damage as well, don't I?
You want to use the necklace?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh, there goes all my money. I'm broke again. This is terrible.
This game has its defector.
Hidden trader mechanism.
Yeah, Zenster, the rules are janky. It's enjoyable, but definitely the rules are janky. We played for like multiple hours last night to avoid having to check rules, and we've still had to check several rules during the stream.
Yeah, and we're often just kind of like, oh, let's just rule it this way so we can keep playing.
Yeah, we weren't doing the last night. We were putting the effort in to find out the answers.
Yeah, we're looking up everything, and I made big posts on the Facebook group actually last night asking all kinds of questions.
And got answers to some of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I've replenished 2 crews, so I'm concerned about the master gunner dying. So maybe the thing is I could send someone else up on deck, but then they're definitely going to die from strain. Look how strained everyone is.
Everyone's pretty strained.
Everyone's pretty strained. So I think probably my best course of action is to activate him, hit him 1 more time, hope he dies, and then put him in the cabin.
Okay.
That's kind of my course here. Because the thing is, he needs to recover some strain because he's got misanthrope. So if I even go back to port, he's going to take another strain.
Yeah.
So he needs to get low enough that I can go back to port. Ultraviolet, there's no Cthulhu miniature for this game. There's actually only 2 old gods that have come out. One in the core set and 1 expansion pack. Most of the expansion packs are additional crews and enemies.
Crews, enemies, events,
Well,
and schematics and weapons, potentially. Maybe not actually.
so I'm going to throw 1 evasion die, 3 fighty dice, and 2 enemy dice. And I swear to God, if he heals himself again, I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to be mad, Chris. I'm going to be so mad.
Are you mad? Are you mad? You're not mad.
No, he does a damage to me, and he takes 2 damage.
Which is not evade. He's dead.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a good thing I have kept that order to move back down below the deck, because my super expensive guy is now down to 1, and I would definitely die. So that's the order I just spent to activate. He's now killed because he takes 2 damage.
You get spoiled.
I get to roll on the spoils table.
There.
Here we go. Show me something good. It's a 10.
No, this is okay. 1 clue.
1 clue. Great.
It's a 0. There's no 10s.
Well, I've got 4 clues now, so I can advance us.
No, you need 5.
I don't, because I have the academic.
Oh, that's the same as the thing I have.
No,
I also can do a 4.
Oh, maybe it means something else then. Let me just check what his thing is.
What's it called?
Erudite.
When you collect treasure, it also collects a clue.
Oh, I should have like 5 more clues.
Yeah, well, hang on. We can work this out. So I was right to be Kevin. You get more clues.
You're right, even though you were ignorant.
Doesn't matter.
3, 4, 5 more clues I should have.
And these. And this.
6. 6, yeah.
Wait, no. Did you get all of those since you got? Yeah, you got them the first time immediately. Oh my God, we can complete the act really quickly. Actually, nice. Go find a port.
Yeah, but we can't complete the act because I have no money.
Go find a fucking port. Oh, go get some money.
If we complete the act, I will sink.
Go get some money. Okay, we got this. We got this.
Go get some money.
We have...
Chris. God damn it. He's going down to the cabin.
Why do you have no money?
You should have kept some of that treasure, you fucking idiot.
You idiot. I can't believe you used your treasure so willy-nilly.
You're so frivolous. No one's taking...
You have to keep some of the treasure to sell at port. I keep telling you this. I told you this all last night. Last night he was desperately trying to. He was like saying, "Oh, I should use this for clues. I should use this to refresh orders." I was saying,
And you're
"No,
like-
Mike, you're next to the port. If you go to that port, you'll get more money." And he just was like having none of it.
Worst explorer.
I know, Eddie. I know. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, guys.
Yeah, what can we do? So, wow, that erudite's actually an incredible ability. I knew there was a reason why I kept you around, Mr. Academic.
You're
right.
so incompetent.
It's the end of my turn.
Which one of your characters is incompetent or mine is incompetent? Yeah, mine. You should have to cook. Competent loon.
Look, I've quarrelsome and ignorant, okay? I've also got blessed, which has been utterly useless. I need to go to port and gamble and get some money. That's what I need to do. Because actually, there's not really anything left for me to do, because I've explored this. So actually, literally, the only thing I can do around here is turn off that altar. There's, like, nothing left for me to do. Or explore. But it's your turn.
Are you not? Are you at sea?
I am. Oh, I get a sea event.
No, you're not at sea.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm on
God
land.
damn it. Will you go to sea for once? Alright, my turn. Okay,
And thus the ready sail sinks into the sea due to the lack of funds for ship repairs. This is correct, Addy. Addy, now, I'm going to take 5 minutes here to talk about our Patreon initiative. Do you want to save the ship?
I'm going to send a navigation order to scout this space right here.
Yes.
Will I get one clue?
Once again, the camera's looking at nothing. There's no port.
No.
Alright.
Oh my god, how have we had this luck?
Oh, we shuffled all the ports to the bottom, I guess.
Yes, literally. They're all at the bottom. It's got a ship, right?
And then it's just empty ocean.
It's not the end of the world, I guess.
Yeah, I could have had an enemy ship. That
right.
would have been worse.
So I'm going to then spend my second to rotate towards the shipwreck. And then...
I actually agree with Ultravioletta here. We drank all the rum, so what's the point in saving the ship?
I'm then going to... I was going to go to explore this island, but now I need a port so badly that I'm not doing that. I'm going to spend this other navigation to move one forward and then scout this area. So I get 2 clues this time, please.
How many did you get before?
One.
Did you take it?
No. I think I said it. I think I said it, but didn't take it. So I got 5 now. We actually have enough to finish the thing now. Grimsby, which also has a shipwreck.
And it's a port.
Christ.
Everything I had sells for more at Grimsby.
I'm doing the shipwreck that I'm on. Then
So just roll the die.
I got a 1, which is 2 more clues. I got money. I'm so good at rolling die. I basically don't need to be good at this game because I roll the right thing all the time. And then that's it. Except I'm going to use I counted at sea, don't I?
Yes, because you're on a shipwreck.
So I think we're gonna. The cook is gonna. Oh, he can't. The cook has. Got any strain. He only has trauma. I think I might use. I might. No point actually.
Burn the ship down, start over, get more rum.
I think I'll move the occultist below deck. Another strain. But it doesn't really matter. Cause no, it doesn't really matter. Cause I'm gonna go to. No, it does, just in case. Yeah, I will do that. Cool. And then at the end of my turn, I take a strain on these 2.
2
The
strain.
occultist actually heals a strain to be on the same level as the cook, and the cook heals. No, he doesn't, and he heals on the same level as the surgeon if he has one, which he does. Cool. Those go away, and then a bucket deckhand gets a strain, and surgeon gets a strain. And then I need a sea event, please. I believe that's mine.
I'll be the judge of that. It's mine.
Yeah. Cool.
So I will read you a different one.
Yes, please.
Even above the crashing of waves against the hull, you hear it. Incoherent babbling and chanting, emanating from the lower decks. Arriving at the source of the noise, you are dumbstruck to discover one of your company, writhing uncontrollably on the floor, as unknown words escape their mouth. Their eyes, black as the void, stare into yours, and it is without question that something abhorrently unnatural is at play here. You've got 2 options. Hope for it to pass, do what you can.
He's babbling, right?
Yeah, and his eyes have gone back.
Okay,
Black,
I'm going to
black.
apply the logic that in first aid, this is similar to a fit. And in first aid, with the exception of removing immediate obstacles so they don't crash their head into something, you let them have their fit and you don't hold them down.
Right.
So I'm gonna not do what
So
I can.
you're
So I
using
mean, do what you can implies just doing the. I'm gonna assume there's no immediate obstacle he's in risk of severing his spine on or cracking her head on, and we're gonna leave him be.
So hope for it to pass.
Yeah, I think this is applying my first aid knowledge as best I can.
A seasoned mind understands that the delay of action can be as powerful as action itself. It passes. Nothing happens.
Yes! I'm great at this game.
But the alternative was more interesting.
Was it bad though?
Yes. It was bad.
Okay,
Alright.
end of round. This moves on. 1, 2, 3, 4, because we have no enemies to do, right? Oh,
I have
apologies.
one on my
We do, because you're crap at killing things. Sorry, off we go. There's no one to fight. He's just gonna like break stuff.
Yep.
Just roll 2 dice and break stuff. No one can take strain. Just damage, basically, and movement.
Yep. So
That is the worst. But he
it.
can't move twice. That's fine.
Damage.
Or that he can't move and then.
Yeah, what happens if he damages a node that's already damaged? Nothing, I think.
Oh, it does. It does. It's the next one lower, isn't it? Oh, that's.
Oh no. There might have been a thing where it does.
There was a thing about transferring that damage across.
Yeah, but yes, I think that's right.
While Mike's doing that, I'm just going to move this forward 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're after the next round, the enemies are going to knowledge is going to progress again. Excuse me. I'm going to take the first player marker, and I'm going to refresh 3 orders, and Mike will also do that when he's finished checking that rule. I'm going to take a navigation to get to the port, and I'm going to take a crew to get to the port quicker, and I'm going to take another crew. And I'll also catch up with chat. Gamble, gamble, gamble. I will have to gamble when I go to port because I have because my surgeon is
Can't he also drink though?
he's degenerate. Yes, I can drink, or I can gamble because he is a degenerate. And thus, Ready Steady Play sinks to the sea due to the lack of funds for ship repairs. Well, we'll see. There's a chance. If you sink though, incidentally, you keep half your stuff, and you lose the rest of your half, the rest of your treasure and stuff gets sunk into a new shipwreck space, and you basically reset with a new ship and like 1 crew member and like very little money. And the enemy advances. I can't remember how much, but the enemy gets a boost to their progress towards winning. So it's bad. If the ship doesn't have rum, is it worth saving? What? The rum is gone. Burn the ship. I think Jack Sparrow has been channeled by Ultraviolet.
It's not here under enemy spawning and behavior. So.
I definitely saw it somewhere. Maybe it was when you were being hit by it. Does anyone know, chat?
Where in the rulebook this could be? This rulebook. I won't talk about. Okay. Ooh, we're gonna take.
Do we have a look then while you're refreshing your orders?
Damage, probably.
Actually, pass me the. Let me list the index second. I think I remember seeing some index about ship taking damage.
All right, let's take a look at my ship. It's bad. All right,
Yeah, here it
I
is.
need to basically get to port. Grimsey's actually now closer for me to get to, but also I can't stop there while Chris is there. So I guess I have to turn all the way around to try to get to Tidesmith. I also need to raise an enormous amount of money once I get there.
Here it is. When a player ship takes damage from another ship or a non-specific source, like an event outcome, the fate die determines which node is destroyed. If a node is already destroyed, has the destruction token. Sorry, if you roll a place that's already destroyed, then you go numerically down. But enemies target specific nodes, so it does not transfer.
Okay, cool. Okie dokie. So,
Excellent.
these go away.
What's your kitty's name, Ultraviolet?
And I guess I'm gonna take 2 of these. I mean, I still have to deal with this guy on deck. Are you gonna end your turn in Grimsey?
Probably.
Right, so I have to turn around and go back to Tidesmith if I want to go to port.
Ruby. Ah, that's a nice name. Hello, Ruby. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like and subscribe, Ruby.
So you're not going to use that shipwreck then?
I could do, but I'm happy to leave it for you.
Yeah, I should go and do that because I've got no money, and if we end the act here, I'm just going to fire everyone.
Yeah.
And then start over with nothing.
No problem.
Would starting over be better? No, it wouldn't.
No. Get your stuff. Because
Definitely.
if you can get paid, we can actually get the act complete very soon, which will mean we'll beat them. No, to that distance.
I'm not gonna get paid, but let's find out. I've still got someone on.
Should the name of Mike's ship be the RSP RIP?
Yeah, probably. Okay. He's still alive. So, am I first player now?
No, I just took it.
Okay, cool. So it's you.
Cool. So I spend a crew toke action to move from I'll move that fella to here, the cultist, and then I spend that gives me 3 navigation points. So I spend the navigation to go 1, 2, 3 into Grimsea. Bang, Grimsea. Cool.
You did that as well, didn't you?
Yes, but not available. Great. Okay, so now the first thing that must happen, unfortunately, is the surgeon has to go and I think you're right. Is it either drink or gamble? Yeah, drink or gamble. So drinking might suffer the degenerate trait. I don't understand that.
So if you replace the trait with the degenerate trait.
My trait is degenerate.
Well, then I guess if nothing happens.
Suffer trauma or nothing happens. I think I might drink in that case, on this occasion. To him, because he'll recover his strain. Great. Cost 5 money. Let's do that. And then I roll, and as long as I don't roll a 2 or a 3, then there's nothing negative happens. Where should I roll?
Roll on the.
You're on my thing.
Yeah.
You should go to the port actually.
Yeah, you can roll on the ship there. Kill the
6. Nothing happened.
Alright, so the drinking was not.
Oh,
end of the world.
you have to give me a thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, no! Stop! Do I have this? Oh no, that's not one. Sorry, apologies.
Yep, that's a.
That's this island.
Island event. So this is a denizen card.
I think it's.
It is number 20.
Yes, that's me. This is a follow-up to the creature who we listened, the disgusting individual who we listened to because we didn't judge about
Flat
our appearances.
Earth Merch tried to tell you that this was a bad idea, and then you got. I can't remember what happened, but it was good, wasn't it? You got a bunch of money and stuff.
Yeah. Good.
Oh no, he gave you some clues and a treasure card, I think.
Malinka's, the rules are a bit janky and they do require.
Yeah, we didn't do a massive rules overhead, so I suspect that people are probably really struggling to follow this. But we wanted to get straight to playing because we're a bit short on time today. The tale of the creature's life had left a stain on your soul. Having squandered his natural life in the depths of vice and approaching an early grave, he fell prey for acolytes of the Undergod, posing as missionaries. You now stand in that very town, but the locals remain reluctant to converse with outsiders. One of the more amiable shopkeepers points you in the direction of an inn known for its surreptitious nature, and cautioning you that such information is never cheap. You're going to have to cross some palms, Chris. Discard 15 coins.
Oof. So it was a temporary boon, essentially, right?
Basically.
But that's really annoying because I only have 15 coins because I kept rolling so well on my bops, you know?
So, story card 21 comes out.
Oh, that's bad.
And now we're both shit-ass broke.
Yeah, this is no longer acceptable.
Not
Because
funny.
I also
It's not fun.
Because I also what's this? Oh, this goes here. I also desperately need to, and I'm still gonna.
You still need to
do this.
to pay people.
I'm still going to the trauma. Now, the backstreet medicine is cheaper. What happens if you discard positive trait on someone with a permanent positive trait? Don't, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think you can. It's not possible. So
that'll save me a $5.
Now, what happens if you go to Backstreet Medicine and then you have to discard a positive trait on on a person with a... Well, actually, it's not called a positive trait, is it? It's called an indelible trait.
Oh, okay, great.
So
yeah,
it's
so
not the same as a positive trait.
So I think the surgeon is going to go to then follow up by going to the university to hand in... Oh, no, sorry, no. I want him to go to university. So he only has to hand in 4 clues. So that our discovery by 1.
Yay!
I'm helping us win.
So the story cards come out. Yeah, Chris, but the problem is we're so broke if we get to the end of the act.
Well done, me.
We're gonna fire everyone. And then it's gonna be...
Well done, me. Oh, I still have 10 money. Yeah, it's fine. And then the cook is going to go to the back alley medicine.
Yep, of course.
Back alley medicine. And
get
then
some back alley...
So he heals all trauma.
Yep.
So he's back to full health.
That's useful because she was deeply wounded.
Or she, rather, should say. Yes, indeed. There you go. And then anything about 2 or 3, please. 5. Nothing happens. Absolutely fine. Happy days. So the surgeon can still go somewhere else. He so chooses. The deckhand. Probably should actually try to heal the deckhand's stress. Rain, rather. There's nothing else useful to do, is there? Really? I think I'm gonna see if I can find cheap treasure that I can then sell somewhere else for more money.
Yep.
So can I have it face up? Go to the marketplace, see what I can buy.
Bum, 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 bum. We've got lumber. It costs 10.
Yeah, it's 10.
Where are you?
Grimsey.
Okay, and the other one we've got is Tidesmith. So this is not affected by anything.
So basically, some things are worth more and or less depending on where you buy or sell them.
This is the exact same. And the strange writings, which is too expensive and doesn't have a cost associated with it.
Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have gone to gamble before I did this. Oh well.
Before you went to drink.
Yeah, I'll gamble now instead. No, before I went to buy. When I drunk instead of gamble because I had plenty of money. And I lost it all. So I'm gonna go gamble with my last 5. Yeah. So the degenerate who was forced to drink is I'm gonna choose to gamble at it immediately afterwards. Here we go.
You're not good influence.
4. Damn it.
Okay, we're now both completely broke. If we end the act here, we have to fire all of our crew. Listen, boys and girls, there's a lesson in this somewhere, but I don't know what it is, so don't worry about it.
Everyone comes back. Why do I have 5 money?
You just spent it.
So everyone comes back, and the deckhand's gonna go here to recover a strain, and then everyone recovers a strain and a trauma because of the cook. Well, everyone but the cook recovers a trauma. Sorry, everyone but the surgeon recovers a trauma, and then everyone but the cook recovers a strain. Ending the same turn in the same place. So that's why port's even better for me. I basically fully recovered.
Yeah.
So at least now I can go. At least I can go off and get stuff now to fix my problem.
I note that we can trade treasure.
Yes.
Because it said somewhere that this doesn't happen when you trade treasures. So
I think it'd be adjacent. I think that's basically it.
If you can just bring me some treasure, that'd be great.
I haven't got any.
So you go off and find some stuff. Bring it back.
I now want this again.
I can literally... Well... Well, I can't even go to port if you leave, so I'm going to have to turn around and sail back.
If I leave?
If you don't leave port,
Yeah,
I can't even stop there, so...
You want to stop in that port?
Well, otherwise I'm going to... Well, I'm
that
just,
or that. You might as well.
I mean...
Because also we could reveal this tile.
Well, my first hope is to kill this guy, and then he drops vast treasures. So
yeah,
this is my plan.
So I should start with that.
I'm just really.
I like the way Mike was saying, "Oh, Chris's character's gonna die soon."
Yeah.
My guys are fun.
Yeah. Yep, my guys are all dead, and I'm broke, and my ship's on fire. So obviously everything's terrible.
Yeah, my only problem is the money issue, and only because I didn't judge someone by outward appearances. So you know what? If the price of being rich is to be judgmental and bigoted, then I don't want to be rich.
Exactly. Me either. The problem is, Chris, we're both in this together, and we're a team, and we either succeed or fail together. So that's a problem. If my ship sinks and we go into the second half of the game
what? If the elder
with
god,
one deckhand,
if the elder god takes over because we fail, then when we're,
I guess we weren't worthy.
Then,
we weren't worthy.
No, but then you know he'll hear about the fact that I was nice to one of his patriots, and he'll make me a fish squid man with tentacle face.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's known for benevolence like that, but we'll see. We'll see.
We'll find out.
Okay, so am I really gonna send this guy?
Eddie, you gotta try harder. On the bright side, well, this is karma for drinking all the rum. Did he even drink the rum? I think he threw it away.
I drank one rum.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, I used the rum. Who do I send to fight the fish person? I'm worried about the master gunner dying. I mean, at this point. Well, I guess he takes this to use the cabins. That replenishes a strain. And then we send him to kill the fish person and get vast wealth. This is the plan. I'm going to pop a defensive die in there just to be safe. He's only got one. Oh, he's only got one die.
No, I was wrong, Ultra. He didn't throw away the rum. I was mistaken. Thankfully.
Alright, so what we've got here. I take a damage, and the enemy is dead. So that's not great, but it could be worse.
And you get to roll on the spoils track.
Money, please. Treasure, please. Valuable treasure, please. It's a 2.
Actually, you can sell this for 5.
Yeah, I can sell my schematics.
So you're okay. You're fine.
Yeah, and then I'll have 15. What is the?
What'd you roll? 2.
A 2.
A clue. Sorry, no. Commodity treasure.
Commodity treasure. It's more rum. Well, the ship's worth saving now.
If you sell in Tidesmith, you get 20.
Oh, well, that's behind me.
Yeah, like I keep telling you, you gotta make sure you sell things in the right port. You know?
Indeed.
It's crucial.
Okay, so,
Ultramata is very... only got one... He's only focused on this game in one way, in one aspect, which is we should get lots of rum.
Just more rum.
Private
please.
Objective. Let's get to hoard all the rum. Alright, what next?
Well, my problem is everyone's kind of fucked.
Ooh, and just like that, we're PG-13.
We've been swearing a
One F-bomb.
bunch.
No, but you can say shit without becoming...
We swore. We've said F already.
Have we?
I have, definitely.
Just realized that Chris's ship should have been named the Restricted View. Oh my god, Eddie, you're spot on. You're spot on. Speaking of Restricted View, Eddie, and everyone else, we recently launched our YouTube channel, which just has all the episodes in YouTube format, if people prefer it that way. It's got absolutely no subscribers because we haven't advertised it yet at all. So please find it, either through the link in our Instagram page or by Googling, searching Restricted View, which is hard to find when it has no subscribers. And please be our first subscribers.
There you go. So, I've got no movement.
Thanks, Eddie.
Pretty sure I'm actually screwed. This is going to take me turns and turns. They're going to get to the end of the act before I can, I think. So.
Oh, and season 2 just launched.
This, I'm going to try to move my person around.
That's why I love Eddie. He lets me segue.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
So you don't want your master arms to die and he's nearly dead?
Like, well, everybody's basically pretty screwed. And I just think that I'm going to spend so long putzing around at sea here that we're going to end the act and everyone's going to have to be fired.
Just get the Tidesmith. Right?
Right, but I need navigation for that. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movement.
Right, but that should be what you're aiming at. Just head, you're gonna get 2 turns in a row. Just start heading that way, I reckon, right? No, I mean that's a better idea. The thing is, you can sell the rum.
Yeah. But 5 movement means I need to get person here.
Why don't you? Well, we know there's another place to appear here.
That's not any faster, though.
But
And
it might be Duskfall.
yeah, but that's not really any more profitable.
No. And you have to go.
No, I probably have to drink the rum, and then I'm going to have to wind up firing everyone anyway. That's fine. So
A sea event might get you stuff. You still haven't had a sea event. How is this possible? You just been...
I'm going to get one now. So the deckhand goes up here to this spot here. I think I'm just going to have to use the pitch to fix this node, which gives me another point of navigation. That's the only. So that's for you, and this goes over here.
Oh my god, Eddie! I'm at 3 subscribers. I'm almost taking over Restricted Race Safe Play.
Here we go. So I spend the navigation point. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Here's the sea event.
Yeah, I'm assuming, but he found it through the Instagram link because I don't think it shows up when you search Strict View on YouTube because it has so few subscribers. But thank you, Eddie. I appreciate it, and anyone else who subs. Right. Okay. I guess do my voices now. Ready?
Yep.
There's no dialogue in this. I'm so disappointed. I was looking forward to doing voices. True to their tale, the forlorn captains form a vessel. Wait, hang on. Do you have 20? Is this definitely yours? 29.
Yep.
Okay. True to their tale, the forlorn captains form a vessel lies broken and battered on the cliffs ahead. This was the drunk guy. The task would be all the easier with no opposition present. But you can scarcely believe your eyes as ominous and malevolent fog envelops the wreckage, and begins to reassemble the ship. Inconceivable forces make a mockery of the passage of time. The reborn vessel quickly springs to life and fires off a broadside with uncanny swiftness. Revenant vessel, spawn and destroy an enemy ship, then loot the shipwreck. Reward will be plus 30, which is story card 30. So I think you need to find the Revenant vessel.
Okay.
No, there is no such thing as Revenant vessel, so we just yeah, whatever.
The Revenant vessel, yeah. Spawn and destroy an enemy ship, and then loot the shipwreck. Well, that's bad.
That is not ideal.
That's a really good one too. It's the Ruinous Galleon. It's actually pretty much the toughest.
Would you like me to draw a different one?
No, it's okay. I mean, it's only bad if I don't board it, right? Oh, I can't board it. I have no more. Where do we? Oh, we have to spawn it here.
Maybe I think you might have to ignore it and get to here.
There's the ship anyway, and its destination is furthest port. Is it just over there?
Oh. Where's it spawn? Oh, oh right. And furthest port is then the Tidesmouth. It must.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's actually equidistant.
But yeah, this way I can go through the Sea. But
yeah, but it can go through the Comsea here. It's actually completely symmetrical.
I think Fate die then.
Yep, Fate die. So
low, high.
Yep, low,
0 to 4. 5, excellent.
So it's going over there. Pop that into the port.
Yep, that's good because at least means it comes to me and I can do it. I'm healthy, right?
Right.
Okay, so that's the end of the turn. Round. So it activates. Is it within combat range?
It is. It's in engagement range of
you.
Well, both of us, but I presume it comes from me because.
Sure does. Well, I think
actually no. If it sails here to get to its destination, it's equidistant.
Well, we'll just see what it rolls, and then we'll just see.
Let's see what it rolls. So what? It's got 5 dice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna die. So there's 1 damage and 4 movement.
Right. So it can target.
So wait, if it's facing its destination, shouldn't it spawn like this?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, actually.
So yeah, what does it do?
That actually doesn't make any difference, does it?
Well, it makes difference insofar as it wants to. This is a better space for it to go through, so it goes 1, and it still can't reach you.
No, but what I mean is movement to get here like this is 1, 2, 3. Movement to oh no is 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, it should go that way.
So when does it shoot? It's meant to move into
so it's
range.
going to try to move into attack range. So it's attack range.
Well, of who?
Well, I guess me because I'm closer.
I think so, but I don't know.
Yeah, I actually don't know either.
Doesn't say. The rules don't say what to do here.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, they definitely don't.
They definitely don't. There is a section on engagement range. There's also a section on line of sight. Oh, it can't see me. I'm behind islands.
Well, that's very fortunate that it can't see you, because that saves us finding out what happens if we were both valid targets.
Yeah.
So it's gonna go.
It can't see you either currently.
Not yet. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess instead of going 4, it'll go 4, so it can hit me.
Yeah, that's what it'll do. Yep.
Okay, great.
But it can't attack you because you're at port.
And now it hits you because it can see you.
Yes, it can see me now, so it'll hit me.
God's sake. So we thought we got away with that one.
So here we go.
So yeah, I can see.
8. So that's here.
Hey, that's all right. Your ship's on fire.
It's super on fire.
Ah, dear. Right. That's that then. So this goes up to 1, 2, 3, 4 to 10. No, it hasn't looped yet, so it doesn't go.
It doesn't go around yet.
So you need to take that card.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
But if that ship makes it into port,
Actually, maybe we should do this, actually.
Yeah, we can.
So we know it's related, because otherwise we might forget and shoot that ship later.
Well, it's going to get to its destination in a minute.
No,
anyway.
I'll go kill it. I'll go board it. So it's actually your turn again, though. It's your first player.
Mm-hmm.
My...
Yeah. Okay, so I need to get back
Oh, yeah,
some
3 things.
3 things. So I can get up to 30 coins of my existing finances, but now I've got this problem where if I stop import, Master
Up to 30 coins with your what?
with my meager funds.
Oh, I see. Oh, because Tysman's worth more. Yeah, well, that's great. That'll pay for everyone who matters. Oh no, it won't. You got even more.
Yeah, my I need well, I've got 35 actually worth of people here, so realistically if we have to fire a deckhand, that's really not the end.
Yeah, I mean one of them is dead anyway.
Exactly. One of them's nearly dead. So, thing is, I think so I think if you sink that ship and then you don't,
that'll probably get me enough money. Hopefully.
yeah, but if you loot the shipwreck, that's the end of the quest. Because, or do I have to loot the shipwreck to continue the quest?
No, I think you'll get the card, but
I'll get the reward card.
I think so, yeah, because it's your story. I think. Well, I'll get the stuff. I'll get the loot, but you'll get card 30. Well, card 30 was go into the thing, right? But you have this card in front of you, so really.
So what we're saying is the instruction is communal.
I mean, how could it? Well,
it's a little confusing. I think these are normally supposed to be.
I can obviously kill the ship. Like...
Yeah, and then loot the shipwreck. Spawn and destroy an enemy ship, then loot the shipwreck. But that instruction's ambiguous, right?
Wait, does it mean spawn and it immediately gets destroyed? Spawn and destroy?
Well, then it would just say put a shipwreck token out. No, the text talks about the ship coming to life.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
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 But if you board it, there won't be a shipwreck because it tells you not to put out a shipwreck if you board.
There you go. Well, I guess I'm just going to board it, and we're not going to resolve that story.
That's fine.
Because I'm sorry, I'm not shooting that with my crap guns. I'm boarding it. All right. So off we go.
All right. Yep. So I'll just head back to port, I think, and sell everything, and that'll be that, really.
Go to university.
Yep. So here is navigation. And, well, actually, first I need to use a crew order in order to send him to the cabins. He takes one of these. Removes this strain. Important. And then we can use this one to go. Oh, I don't have enough movement.
You need 3.
Yeah, so I have to send someone back. That's fine. It can be him.
And then you can get them.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. So we stop off. Oh, you guys can't see anything because I left this on the wrong camera. Sorry about that. So anyway, there we are in port. Spent all my orders. So
pick one. Do you have
it's
number 21?
No, that's not.
Sure.
Yep,
yeah,
that's for you.
Okay. So did I draw this one then?
Yep. No. Yes.
66.
Yes, I guess. I do have 66.
Okay. You study the book you found on the beach when able to muster the stomach, for its contents was nightmarish. Vividly detailed sketches of unspeakable creatures littered the book, often engaged in acts of depravity and murder. Each illustration was signed with the initials R.P., and along with a faded address in the back page, you headed into town to find the book's author. You greeted at a small apartment by a well-kept, nervous fellow who politely introduced themselves as Reuben Primer, but reels in horror that you produced the book. No, get that away from me! Don't make me go back! So, you need to try and placate the frightened artist immediately end your turn.
Yeah. Does this mean next turn, if I'm still in port, I count as visiting it again?
If you choose to visit.
Right, so then I have to sail away and work on healing him? Or can he use the cabin before I stop there?
You use the cabin.
Okay, that's fine.
It's not, it's a waste of a turn. Okay, over to me. That's annoying. I'm so upset by that. Right, so I can just yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend a action from a worker dude, from an individual, to get people above deck. I'm gonna put the cook above deck up to this place here, and then that gives me 2 movement. I'm gonna go 1.
Okay, that's going to spawn 2 enemies on deck.
I know, I need enemies so I can kill them to get stuff.
Okay.
That's my plan, because I'm nothing. So that spawns an enemy from moving into the space, who is an occult speaker. Sorry, an acolyte speaker. So, who I now have to find.
Descent. Move a crew below deck. Well, that's not going to matter. Unnerving recitation. Exhaust 2 orders. Well, that's not going to matter either if you're bored. None of his effects are actually going to be problematic.
He's holding a lantern, is he?
Yep, he's holding a lantern up.
It's this lad here. Grab him there for me, would you? Drowned man, who we've seen before, and another drowned man, who we've seen before.
Why is there 3 of them?
Because I'm foolhardy.
Well, there you go.
Thank you. You grab me a drowned man, please.
There you go.
Thank you. Alright. So they spawn my ship. So in order of roll, so the acolyte speaker, everyone here?
Yep.
Acolyte speaker goes to 8 and then moves immediately, so he moves to the stern.
Why?
Because it has stuff.
But this ties with it, and that puts him closer to her.
Does it tie to it though?
It does. Yeah.
But that's a black one though.
No, we looked it up. They're all the same.
Oh, okay. All the same.
But they all count as the same priority.
Oh, I see. Okay, and then the drowned man rolled a 5 move, so he spawns in 5 and moves to there then, right?
I guess so.
Because they prioritize things.
Yep. I think.
Or do they prioritize moving towards me?
I think they prioritize moving towards you first.
Sure.
Don't they prioritize their objective?
That makes sense. I think that makes sense. Okay, and then I'm now gonna try and merge with them. Yes, I might just declare boarding. Get everything in one go. You know? Yeah, I'll declare boarding. That's why I was drawing the third one, because I was thinking I was gonna do that. So that's another drowned man. Who spawns in 1, and then is that Omen, is it?
Yep.
So I think it's hang on. You pass me a string.
So he spawns on his ship.
Oh yeah. Oh, so do I not take a strain then?
No, because it's just someone on deck.
A crew
deck
on. Yeah,
is
okay, fine.
collective for all things.
Okay, strain please. Thank you.
Yep.
Alright, and then I can basically start. That was a navigation. And start fighting.
Yeah.
So the cook will go and try to kill. Wait, hang on. This is boarding. I have to. Oh wait, no, hang on. These don't cost orders then, do they?
No.
Oh, this is a mistake. But I can move. I can move anyone. I can move. I can move. Yeah.
You just need to fight until everyone's dead, basically.
Right. So the occultist and the cook will both move. None spawn, do they? Move a crew below deck, and that is nothing.
Right, but do we still don't know whether they all move once or whether whether you activate each person once, right?
No, we do. They all move once.
But we just decided that, right?
Because the rulebook says. It says.
Yeah, it's very ambiguous.
The sentence isn't ambiguous. Your gamer brain one's gamer's brain makes it ambiguous, but
the player activate as many crew as they wish, moving them to a node. Yeah,
a node,
and triggering a fray if applicable.
So it's not actually ambiguous. It's just.
It's also got typo.
That's unfortunate. So I'm gonna move them in here.
Yep.
Kill this drowned man. So I get 5 dice. I'm gonna roll 1 defense, I think. That's defense.
Okay, and then he just gets 1 die, right?
Still here?
Yeah, just roll. It's fine.
He got a movement, so that's nothing. I did do either. Ugh.
Yep.
Cool. Dead. I get a treasure.
There's not. What about the cultist's negative trait though? Didn't that have a thing? The chef wasn't.
Yeah, but so it's that he can't turn. They're considered blanks, but so I roll them separately then. Because who knows which ones were which? But I distinctly remember Adam telling us you roll all of them together.
Yeah, you definitely roll them all together.
So I mean, none of them can be turned. Oh, maybe none of them can be then.
What's the name of it?
Incompetent.
Yeah, it just says omen rolled are considered blank results.
Okay, I guess they're considered blank then, no matter who rolled them. I guess,
yeah, because you definitely form a pool. So
he takes 1 damage, and that's their turn. What does he do then?
So now they all activate. So you just got to go through and do them one by one, I guess.
So he is. Oh, okay, he's activated. Okay, fine. He rolls 2, and I roll 2. So 2 people in there.
Yes.
He got a move and attack, and while I moved to raise, I have to not call, and I can't. That's nothing again for me then.
That
dear.
is shit.
Oh, that's terrible.
There's the damage.
Put this on. Oh wait, the halter means that their things don't work, isn't it?
It means they can't use omen abilities.
Oh yeah, that's it. Okay, grand. Right. Okay, so
well,
now
that's good at least.
So these now we're gonna activate this fellow.
He's got 3, right?
Yep. 1 more, please.
Yeah.
This is the acolyte speaker, who got that was an omen before I hit it. 2 movement and an omen. The omen doesn't do anything, but it does. But he doesn't do it because
because of the cultist disruptor.
Yeah. So he just moves twice. I guess he moves here and then doesn't get in.
Yeah, because he can't get in the node.
Yeah. Then the drowned man's gonna activate, and he got 2 movement. So I guess he moved. Are these connected?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
So I guess he moves that way. Right.
Right. Yep.
And there's me again. So. Oh, I could have moved. I could have moved them. Into a node. That's it. Right.
Now it's back to your turn. So you either.
I'm gonna just try and kill this guy again. Well, maybe. Well, the reason I was going to him first was because I was worried about his ability, a bit more than I was worried about his ability. But the abilities don't fucking work, so I'm just gonna move them in here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why you can't just leave a fray, right?
No reason you can't. No.
There's nothing in the rules about that anyway.
So he gets 2 dice and I get 1, 5, no tie. The defense die? I guess I will. Actually, you know what? I won't, because I can't even turn them into attack. I can't even turn misses into hits. I'm just gonna call that attack.
He's got 2 more dice than that, though, right? Or 1 more? No, he doesn't. You're right.
He got 2 move, which is 1 attack, and I got 3 damage. Almost kills him, but not quite. So I take 2 damage and.
That's 3 for him. That was the damage for him. And then
he takes 2, and I take 1. He's not involved in this.
He takes. No, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to move them on camera so people can see what's happening.
Wait, I'm confused. What's happening? Oh, he takes 3. Sorry,
he takes 3.
I understand.
Yeah, and then here's 1 for you.
Yeah, thank you. So I guess I'll hit cultist. Okay, and then it's them again.
Okay, so which one are you doing first?
This last guy's in node me again. He gets 3, I get 2. Dead, and he got 3 movement, so he just one attack basically. I got one here. It's okay. I'll hit this. Cook.
Okay, and then he dies, and you get 1 spoils.
1 spoils. That spoils die gets lost so easily. 10 money again. Jesus Christ.
All right, you got the money.
I'm really good at this. All right. Then so he's gone, and then this one is gonna activate by rolling 2 dice. 2 movement. So he moves in and stops. Yeah.
Yep.
And this one, a movement and an omen. So he moves across to here and stops. Oh wait, no. Yeah, because the omen does. He actually one omen does have an ability for him, but my cultist stops it.
Yep.
That's me again, so I'm just gonna attack the guy in my space.
Yep. So this is how boarding works, by the way. It's just sort of combat's resolved until everyone's dead on one side.
So 5 dice again.
I guess that's the danger.
He's dead, and his movement doesn't do anything to me.
Yep.
And then I get to roll on the thing. Spoil dice 2 is commodity treasure. Get me a commodity treasure, please. This is how fishing for a particular type of treasure works.
It's lumber. There you go.
Ooh, I can sell that potentially. Okay, and then the last round man is going to roll his 2 dice. He got 2 movement, which means he successfully gets into my space but can't hit me. And then it's my turn, where I get to roll these again. He only gets 1 because I'm attacking him, and I get 5. He rolled an omen, which doesn't do anything, so I call this, and I rolled... Oh, he rolled damage, sorry.
There you go.
So he was 1 damage to me, but he's dead.
Good.
And that's that. And I get another spoil, which is a 9 again. 10. Like it's like I fixed that die, isn't it? It's insane. Right, that's that. Which does multiple things. That deactivates this. Deactivates Salter, so it will no longer. But I did to kill things. Now I still have one of these, which I will use because I'm not at sea, though, am I?
No, you're not at sea.
Yeah, so in that case, I'll just stay where I am. And my turn.
Okie dokie.
That's in the round then.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. So that moves forward. Their thing moves forward to 1 space.
Yep.
The order's back. I'm happy for 1 deckhand to die, frankly. Yeah, thingy, because they're only 1 space away. You know? I might head back and sell this pen. Then I'm done. What's your money situation then?
I'll have 30.
Okay.
Unless I gamble, but that's risky.
Are you happy to do it then?
Yeah, I lose a deckhand. It's no big
I also
deal.
lose a deckhand.
It means I also have to sell off both my schematics. It might actually be worth. Well, the problem is I'm gonna have no money left to heal anyone, so that's pretty bad.
I also need money to heal people. But the thing is, they're getting 2 more rounds. They back ends anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So do we want to win? It's really important we win the round. I think. You get like.
I mean,
really
it just
punished.
accelerates the spawning of the enemy thing, the Elder God, which is probably bad.
Yeah.
Well,
let's put it this way. I definitely don't have time to go do something else and then go to port.
No, neither of us do. So
Yeah.
I mean, I think the thing is like we also don't. It's going to end the act in like 2 turns anyway, so it's not going to matter.
2 rounds, but yeah.
2 rounds. Well, there's not really much else to do.
Yeah, so I'm gonna head back. I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I get a sail and an order sail.
Mm-hmm.
What do you get?
I've just taken 3 crew orders.
Alright. So I'm just going to spend the 2 crew orders to go to 2 navigation nodes, and then I'm going to spend one of my sails to go to I got to go 1, 2, 3, and then my other navigation go 1.
The destination mark.
Oh yeah. And then, so I get a port event. Hopefully it won't cripple me.
Some carefully distributed financial coercion laid bare a network of corruption. Cultists and acolytes devoted to the Fathom King had established furtive cadres in many ports and harbors, choosing their victims carefully from the swathes of degenerates that buzz like flies around the places of vice, allowed them to avoid arousing suspicion. Fortunately, the degeneracy had not spread to the local constabulary, and it was not too late to wrestle this particular borough from the cultists' grasp. Yet who could precisely tell how far their malign net has been cast? Retreat enemy discovery by 1.
Oh, sweet. I did a great job. Me.
Anyway, so there we go. Now we've got time to fuck around, so that's great.
We don't have real life time, unfortunately.
Nope. And that's done.
Right. So I have to go drinking or gambling. Urgent. I actually forgotten this. This is a problem.
Oh, yeah, because he has to pay for that.
I might gamble in that case, actually.
But you stand to potentially lose more money.
I know, but
I don't know.
we have more time now in game. I don't know where I'd go to get actually. Oh,
there's a shipwreck and an island.
Yeah, it's not enough, is it? I don't know. It's
I mean,
so far away that I think we'd lose the time we got back.
But yeah,
so I actually don't think it's worth it. I think we have. Yeah, I think unfortunately.
we've pretty solidly finished sort of exploring basically most of the stuff on the map.
So he drinks. He cures all his trauma strain, which he hasn't. None of which he has, and then he has to roll the die. Should have gone gambling. Really good at rolling this die. Nothing happened. That's really annoying. I should have gambled.
But then you would have rolled. So
yeah, I know. All right, so he's then going to go to to sell this lumber for 10. I got 25 money. Oh, I should have gambled because then he could have moved off and someone else could have gambled as well.
But what if the gambling didn't pay off?
Oh, I haven't got enough for this anyway. I have 3. I was thinking of going here. I think that costs money.
Everything costs money.
Oh, this is terrible. 25 money. So, yeah, I actually haven't got enough for everybody. I have to gamble. I actually have to gamble.
Or just fire some deckhands. If you gamble...
No, I need for 2 people though. I need 30 money.
You need 35.
No, I need 30 just for the big... Sorry, I'm on the assumption I am losing him.
Yeah, okay, so we've already written off deckhand.
Oh, I should have gambled. There's no reason for me not to do it, but it's a cooperative game, so I'm not allowed to retcon that. He's gonna go gamble. Hopefully I'll roll well again. Yes, I did. Got my 9 then. But I spent 5 to do it, but I got 50.
How come you get 15? Oh, you get win. Yeah, you do win 15.
I rolled a 9, so I always roll a 9. Okay, great. That solves that problem. I actually can pay for everyone now. But I think what I'll do... Do you have enough to...
No, I'm gonna lose like everything.
No. Do you have enough to... Are you gonna hand in a clues this turn in university?
But I can only do 1 set of clues this
Why are
turn.
you gonna do it?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
So shall I try and do it then to finish?
Well, I've got 2 sets of clues.
But you can't do both.
Yeah, I'll have to do 1 and then I'll have to do the other next turn.
Okay, so there's no point to me spending 5 down this.
No.
So I'll just stop then.
Okie dokie.
I'm back.
Yeah. Okay, so I will start by...
Use the cabin so control. Away.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, gambling worked. Maybe we should gamble.
Well, I might actually send this person to gamble because at least I get a reroll, but chances are I'll just lose all my money.
No, reroll's great.
Everything.
No, you got this.
Okie dokie.
Do you want dancing card?
Sure.
Okay. Whilst relaxing with your crew at one of the more rambunctious inns of the port, your interest is piqued by the conversations at the adjacent table's party. They talk of a nearby island that is home to an oracle of terrible power, capable of granting all sorts of heart's desires. Such fantastical talk is common among sailors, but something in the speaker's telling feels more genuine.
Only if I go there.
to get a quest.
It just gets a quest.
No.
Story card.
It's a money. Where's that?
I think there was a point where the academic actually finished the term. No, he didn't. Well, that's fine. Yeah, I need to figure out what's the best order to do this in because it's already bad.
So you need to sell this, sell stuff here, then gamble.
I mean, I can sell the rum first and then gamble and see how the gambling comes out.
Sure.
I could reasonably lose the deck hands because, I mean, this one's okay. This deck hand's okay. This one's basically terrible, so I don't care about it particularly. Okie dokie. So, yeah, so then I guess we send, but then I'm not going to have anyone to go to the university.
You do. You marketplace ship, right? Gamble. University, 4 people. What was it? What was it you were thinking of doing that you're not doing?
I thought the Master Gunner should probably go get seen to.
Oh.
But that I don't have the money
You
for
have
that.
the money to do that. You can do that next round when you have, if the gambling goes well.
Alright, who's this? Alright, you go sell the thing. So he goes and sells the rum for 20.
Oh yeah, 20. See, you're fine.
Alright, now you go gamble. And this
Ooh.
definitely pays off.
Hang on. If you gamble, you lose the 15. If you... Oh, you got a reroll though, so it's fine.
Yeah, I got to reroll it, so it's absolutely fine, right? Or I'm just going to lose the whole ship and it's...
I think it's impossible. A reroll, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure it's impossible.
Yeah.
That's off the table, so I'll just throw that again. Once I find it. Hold on the camera! I'm under attack by the set!
I can't believe you rolled that off the table. I'm so disappointed in you.
Oh, it wasn't that. Alright, here we go. So only because the green screen's broken.
He's a 9 again. Genuinely, it was a 9 again.
Okay, just give me that money. I'm not using my reroll. Good.
Now you're rich.
Good. That's 30, isn't it? So realistically, I could just keep my schematics and fire a deckhand. I'm
That's
okay
up to
with that. We'll figure out the rest later. Alright, you man go here.
Why?
Not here, there.
God.
By university. Boop. Done. Am I done with my whole turn though? I've still got 3 orders. There's nothing to do with the orders.
But you want to stay. It's alright, you'll replenish them and you'll be really fresh next turn. That's fine.
Yep, okay. Turn over.
Right, great. Then this moves on. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's back to you again after you replenish orders.
Yep, so the 3 orders come back. And then,
They actually go back to the deck.
they do.
Are you going to port again?
Uh-huh.
Okay. The Saboteur Incident.
Oh, I could have done that other card, actually, couldn't I?
Yes.
Oh, I forgot about that. Who didn't I use? I didn't use
Doesn't matter, does it?
the Master Gunner.
No. You doing it?
Sure, why not? It's a problem, like, let's see. He needs a 4 rolls. Nope, it was a 5.
Okay. So this is the Saboteur Incident. Agents of the Undergods have been using this place as a hub for their activities for too long. I've covertly installed explosives in their little den of iniquity. Now we must look for a window of opportunity. I know not what it looks like, but when it arrives, we must be ready. So you can test port to retreat agenda by 3. What?
Oh, this is the agenda.
Oh, I thought. Okay, right. Sorry, I was thinking it was.
Yeah, not really necessary, is it?
Well, you can potentially do but you must go to university.
Yeah.
So we will meet our goal of completing the act on the stream.
Yeah. Does the Does my turn end immediately, or do we do the resolution of the act right away, and then... I can't remember when we resolve the act, basically. Do we resolve the act right away? I feel like we sort of did it at the end of a turn last time, and it made more sense. But... End of an act. So... When the player or enemy reaches an end of act discovery place, there's a whole process. It doesn't actually say turn. It doesn't say turn enemy. It doesn't say any turns end or anything, does it?
You just do it and interrupt then.
Yeah, I think you just interrupt a turn and resolve it.
Okay.
I guess. So actually, it makes sense to do that first, because after we resolve it, then when we come back, we can basically be like, "This is."
It's effectively start of a brand new round.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Apart from one person standing in university.
Yeah, which is the academic. So he goes there, and wait, how much money do I have? 30. That's enough for everyone. Do I care about saving everyone?
It's not enough for everyone. You need 35. Don't you?
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, okay, so we're firing someone. Or we could go try and save this person.
But if you lose, you'll lose another person. Gamble. Sell a schematic if you really want to save something.
Yeah, well, fuck. Let's just end it.
I think you're fine.
Let's do it. So, goes to the university, does that business there.
We did it, guys. We completed Act 1, and we beat the evil people to get
Exactly. We beat the evil people to get there, and that's what's important. So there is a story card, which is a denizen card that goes out there, because we landed in the story space. Each player... Okay, so because we did it, we each get a new order token.
Oh yeah, that was it.
So we don't necessarily need to make these choices now, but I'll tell you guys what happens, and then maybe we'll do it at the top of part 2. So actually maybe we should. We made this whole business about wages. Maybe we should take care of the wages. You know what kind of token you'd like?
No, nothing on the side.
Okay, well we can do the tokens next time. So let's pay our wages, and this happens no matter who ends the act, because we ended the act.
I have exactly enough.
So yeah, it's actually as a step here where the story cards come out, but that's fine. So there's there's actually most of the stuff is over there. So
yeah, we left it because we knew we weren't going to be using it.
Yes.
I literally said to you, I'm leaving Act 2 stuff here.
Yeah.
We're not
So now we can't show you guys what happens at all. But basically, what would happen is we'd shuffle some Act 2 enemies in with the Act 1 enemies to create a batter deck. We would spawn a ship here. You spawn one ship at one random position. This is the only one we got, so one random ship here. A storm tile is going to come out and affect me because I'm in the first player.
That I do have.
So this tile comes out, and we can figure out. And so that's going to turn off the port. So that was, I guess, silly. I should have probably done this last. After resolving all my port actions.
You can't finish things?
Nope, because now the port's inaccessible.
We could just do this again.
We'll do this again. We were just demonstrating what would happen.
Will happen at the start of next episode.
Exactly. And then also the enemy token is moved to catch up to you on the discovery track. And that would be it. And then you would start Act 2. So, despite this actually going pretty sketchy for the crew and the money and the wages and everything.
It's okay.
Did you pay your? Oh, you did pay your wages.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, and this guy is done.
We're not doing too bad. No one died.
Well, I was about to say we actually have not advanced the Elder God token at all.
Yeah, we're doing
so
really well.
This advances when this thing gets away from you here, or if it gets to here first.
So that means we could potentially. We can get clues quickly. We could potentially win without the summon ever happening.
Well, it's entirely possible to end the game without summoning the Elder God. Yeah. When he shows up, the game continues because its first token to reach here is win or loss condition, but he will also have an agenda on the board, which I think is an extra loss condition based on what he does.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is determined by this card here, which is secret. Cool. So that's the end of part 1. We'll be back for part 2 at some point in the future. So, make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it. We'll be back to resolve the story and see what happens.
Let us know if you got Everrain.
Yeah, did you get Everrain yet? How did you get on with the rulebook and everything? Did you house rule some stuff to fix some things? Did you use the boarding rules? I think if I played again, I'm not sure if I would use the boarding rules.
That went on too long.
Yeah.
I was the person doing it, and I found it was tedious. It was tedious continually doing it. I can't imagine what it was like for you. I was trying to do it quickly because I was finding it tedious. I was thinking, you must be finding it very tedious.
Well, I think the thing is as well, I think it's a little sort of unclear how it's supposed to be resolved, and
feels like an afterthought, that mechanic, right?
I mean, he does note in the rulebook that both the advanced exploration that you saw me do and the boarding are advanced rules, and not to use them in a game with like more than 1 or 2 players because they take longer to resolve, which is fair enough. But also the advanced boarding rules feel a little under.
I think the problem is without boarding, that's kind of a massive thematic thing missing. But also with boarding, I personally don't see the point in ever buying a gun.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the problem, right? Like, it's because I think there's this nice way of sort of developing your ship in different ways so it can do different things, like being really fast, or having a really good crew, or getting loads of guns. Like, I've potentially got a ship here with quite strong guns. But, I mean, the reason to do that, Chris, is because resolving a gun barrage of gunfire is much faster than doing advanced boarding rules.
Yeah, I think I'd get rid of boarding as well.
But the rewards for doing the boarding are way better.
Because you kill the things and
yeah, like you sink a ship and then it becomes a shipwreck.
And also it's not like you take strain or anything or waste orders doing it, because after they come back they even go below deck. It's actually a free move below deck as well.
Yeah, it could it depends how well the enemies roll, right, and what kind of enemies they are. But we haven't seen anything too.
But maybe in Act 1, maybe boarding is overpowered, and maybe in Act 2 and 3 it peters out.
It becomes much more deadly, yeah. But
yeah, because you draw more enemies in Act 2 and 3, and they'd be bigger enemies as well. So maybe boarding after Act 1. We haven't done it boarding. We haven't played in Act 2 yet. Maybe in Act 2 boarding's definitely less useful. We'll find out next time.
Next time on the Everrain.
On Reshape Play.
Rain.
All ashore! Who's going ashore?
Bye, everyone! And a big thank you to everybody who made this stream happen, whose names you're going to see in just a minute.
And thanks all for joining us and hanging out and chat with us. Really appreciate it.
Indeed. I hope this has somewhat helped you see how this game is parsed, even if you'll probably find you still need to look at this. Bye! Bye.